wonder why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down. Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
What's going on, winos? How y'all doing? Let me take this off just for a second. I got these on because I know we have people waiting, okay, to get into happy hour. I am fucking excited, okay? I shouldn't be cursing at the beginning of this video because I ain't got no wine in me, but oh well, okay? I hope you got your varietal selection ready. I got mine. We're drinking the Blackstone, and I'll tell you what it tastes like later on in the segment. Now, for those of y'all that are not familiar with happy hour, this has nothing to do with celebrity commentary. Please don't ask me no celebrity questions or anything like that. This is all about us, okay? Your personal questions, things you're going through, and we're going to discuss that, how we can make us better on camera, okay? I'm a little distracted. My baby's over here and stuff like that. It's late. I'm normally like in bed around this time. Well, you know, not sleep, but you know, laying up and everything like that. Okay, so I do have some questions that I'm going to read live. Now, if you're already waiting, you know what? Let me add the link to the description box so that more people can get in. Hold on real quick. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just adding the link just in case you guys can't snatch it from the title. Y'all hear my son in the background. He want to be on camera too. He does. Okay, baby. Okay. Hold on real quick for me. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to add the link. Moderators, please share the link and please remind everyone that this is about personal questions, okay? I don't know why I'm freezing. Am I freezing? It looks like I'm frozen. The quality is kind of bad too. Oh, Jesus. Hold on real quick for me, y'all. This is our first time doing this live like this, okay? Okay. Somebody said the quality is kind of fuzzy. It is. Hold on real quick for me, okay? Let me get this ready. Now, how can I fix the quality? Settings. Okay, camera.
Yeah.
This is Camlink.
Highest quality.
Okay, it's at the highest quality.
Yeah, it's just our stream.
It is fuzzy. It's very fuzzy.
It's our StreamYard's work.
Oh, I fucking hate StreamYard. Okay, listen. We're gonna try to get through this the best we can with this damn quality and stuff like that. Hopefully it gets better throughout the segment. We're gonna try to implement Zoom for later shows, but since y'all are already here, we're gonna go ahead and get started, okay? So remember, this is personal questions. I'm gonna put on my headphones. Moderators, remember, no blocking. Please share the link. Hold on real quick. What are you gonna do? Okay. I'm so glad this is impromptu. Oh my God. You know, just we laid back and chilling. Seriously, hold on. Oh, this is good. My husband selected this one. Damn, it smells good. Woo. Okay, hold on. Oh, we ready. We motherfucking ready. Okay. All right. So the first person we have on the stream is Genesis Talay. I think I'm familiar with that name. Now, if you do not want, so is it supposed to be checked?
Hello.
Okay, hold on Hey, Genesis.
Hi, Tasha K.
How are you?
I am so fine, but can I just start off by saying I love you. I do have a channel. I do make a bit of mess about you, but it's just probably for the views. I'm just going to be honest. I do love you. Like, I really do.
Oh, okay. Now you're still live. Your voice is still live. I just don't want a black screen. Thank you so much for the love. I follow your channel. You guys, please follow Genesis Talay. She keeps up with all the mess. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, yes. Oh. So what's your question?
I didn't think of a question because I was literally watching you guys backstage. We could have heard, we heard everything. We saw the whole setup. Well, I did. And I was screen recording it, just so you know. And I was going to put some crazy title.
The behind the scenes footage?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know we was hey, okay. It's our first time, second time using this. So okay. Go ahead, blast us. What did I say behind the scenes?
You didn't say nothing much. You just looked a bit annoyed.
I am annoyed before every show. That is real. Okay, that is real. Okay, I'm gonna take some more because we got a lot of people trying to get in. They're saying the studio is full, so I just want to let people. No, you're good. You don't have to apologize. I love you and thank you so much for the support.
I love you too.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So remember, personal questions only, no celebrity topics. All right. All right. So we got Bridget. Hey, Miss Bridget.
Hey, Tasha. How you
doing? What's going on, girl?
I'm so excited to be on here. Okay, let me tell you, I'm a teacher.
Okay.
And I teach 7th grade.
Okay.
And I can't keep up with all the hip hop stuff that's going on. So you're like my clip notes.
Oh.
So when the younger coworkers are talking or my students are talking about something, the only reason I know about it is because I watch you.
Oh. What are 7th graders doing watching what I talk about, first of all?
No. I'm talking about I would have never known about Cardi B or whoever she's married to or any of those people. So for me to know those names, because you reviewed Cardi B's album one time. And when I went to school the next day, everybody was talking about it. Well, I was talking about it like I had listened to the album, which I would never listen to the album, but I talked about it like I had listened to it. And only one teacher came to me and said, "How you know?" And I told her about you.
Hey, hey, let me tell you now, because I volunteer at my daughter's school and stuff. And every time I walk into like the teachers like break room, because they all know me and stuff, they be like, "Tasha K, what's going on? I'm a wino." And I'm like, "Y'all got damn 6th grade to teach. What the hell are y'all doing?" No, I'm kidding. No, so thank you so much for the love. You have a question?
No, I just wanted to let you know I appreciate you.
You guys are just showing love. I love you. Thank you so much. And thank you for literally like just taking your time to dedicate and just educate our future. So I love you for that. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. I love my job.
I'm glad because you have to love your job to be a teacher. You really do. Because I'm telling you, I'll be gonna smack the shit out of a few people's kids. I will. I'll be on the news. Look, fucking headshot like this. Teacher, I'm telling you, it's gonna be real up in there.
Okay,
thank you so much. Oh, anytime. Thank you so much for waiting.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so we do have people waiting. Thank you, moderators, for sharing the link. I do want to read some questions that were actually wrote in just to kind of get the segment started. I know we got a lot of winos just showing love because like this is really like the first time that we've done something like this. So let me go ahead and get the question up, okay? Because a lot of winos need our help. Okay, shit, I need y'all damn help. What are you talking about? All right. This question, I love Jasmine and her titles. Okay, shout out to Jasmine. Jasmine, the title of this question is Condom Counting Cheater. What happened to my screen? I'm not there anymore. What the hell happened? My camera's off. It says, looks like your camera was unplugged. It's unplugged. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. Shout out to technical difficulties. Shout out to Teddy Riley jinxing us. Okay. Shit. It's hold on. Let me go to settings. Hold on, guys. It says the camera is on. Yeah. It just, when you started messing with it, it just went off. Do we need to shut this down and start over? I hate to do that because we got all these people waiting. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Teddy Riley done jinxed us and shit. Oh my God. Yeah, if y'all saw that live stream, I think it was Teddy Riley versus Babyface. Teddy Riley trying to do too much, just like I'm trying to do damn too much. And here I am, voice only. And it just went off, guys. I don't know. Somebody said the sound is actually excellent. Carry on. Okay, so I'll start reading the question. Oh, the playback on this video is going to be awful. Oh my God. What'd you say?
You turned it off.
Oh, I turned it off. He said I turned it off. Sorry, baby. Sorry. Go ahead. Can you say hey to everybody for one time? Just say hey. One time.
I said, hey.
No, just say hey. Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. All right. It goes. The title of this question
Just
is.
make sure you don't hit this.
I ain't gonna hit shit.
Every time you hit this,
Okay, I gotta go. These people are waiting. Okay. It says quantum counting cheater. Okay. I am a 30-year-old lady with 3 kids and a man. I need some advice. I have been with this man for over 9 years and still nothing. No marriage. And every time it is brought up, it gets shut down. He tells me that I only want marriage because it's a fantasy, okay? It's the wedding gown planning and the day that makes me want to get married. There have been multiple cheating scandals that have taken part on his end over the 9 years, okay? He has cheated. Well, shit. Physically, 3 times that I know of, and 2 that my intuition is telling me of, that he fucked her or got head. Okay. Now, there have been certain indiscretions on my behalf as well. The only one he really feels about is a person I just talked to. Nothing physical happened, but the way we were talking was cheating in my book. The most recent cheating episode that took place was on his behalf. He was cheating with someone from work, and I found out about it. We did the whole counseling thing and all that jazz. So now we are here. I have condoms in my drawer. Now, to everyone else, this would seem normal, but after having twins, I am now fixed. I keep them for other reasons. He doesn't seem to be interested in. Okay. What the fuck did I what? Okay. All right. Hold on for a second. I done lost the damn track of thought. She talking about she keeping condoms for other reasons that he seems to not be interested in. Recently, I went to count them, which is something I do. Given trust isn't 100% there. Well, they didn't match. The dates were a month off, and the numbers didn't match. I have pictures also. I also count them, and even that number was off. So when I brought it to his attention, I was accused of voodoo. Okay. I want the best for my kids, and I didn't have that growing up. I was adopted by my grandmother and raised that way until she got sick. When she got sick, at 13, I took care of her. She had 2 different types of cancers and didn't make it. I'm so sorry about that. She passed when I was 15. That was my rock. Anyway, my sister and I went live with our bio mom, stepdad, and 2 siblings. Went to live. Sorry. Went live. Shit. Went to live. Things happened while living with them. My stepdad molested me multiple times. And when I said something, it was brushed off. I am okay now. I just watch my oldest like a hawk. LOL. I need some advice. I was so sheltered growing up. Didn't have anyone to really guide me or give it to me real. I am willing to call in and talk about all of this. Okay, I hope you read my email. I don't know what the fuck she's asking me, but it sounds like both of them have a lot of just stuff, demons, okay? So she's accused of voodoo and shit that they're dealing with. And honestly, when it comes to the condom thing, I think your husband actually just kind of removed some condoms just to freak your ass out, okay? When I was always told, and I know, when you go looking for something, you're gonna find it. And if I was your husband, knowing that both of us have done shit we ain't supposed to do, especially you, okay? And you trying to blame me for something you done too. I'm gonna fuck with you a little bit. I'm gonna take some of the condoms and have your ass thinking something else, especially if we've gone through counseling and we've worked this shit out. Now, do I think y'all should get married? Hell no, okay? Now, I'm gonna hear from the winos, and I want you guys' questions as well, okay? So I'm gonna let in, who is this? E-Rod's mommy? Okay, hold on. All right, E-Rod's mommy. What's going on? E-Rod's mommy. Hello? Okay, I'm kick. All right, I'm kicking you out. Next guest waiting. Okay, your device is not connected. Okay. So we're on to Bree E. Okay, Bree.
Is that me? Oh, yes. Lord, I never expected to get picked.
It's Tasha K. What's going on, girl?
I'm here chilling, hiding from my kids.
You in front of your kids?
No, I'm hiding from them.
Oh shit, I do that every day. Just
Yeah.
shit, just a calm something. What's
Oh
going
my
on?
God.
Are you listening to the question that I just read?
Yeah, that's a bit much.
What you think about it first before you ask your question?
I just think she need to go on by her business. At first, I thought I submitted that question, that first part.
You thought who did? Her husband?
I thought I submitted that question, that first part. That sounded just like some stuff I've been dealing with for the past 10 years.
Oh wow! Well, I ain't gonna say the name now because we leave the names out, okay?
Right.
So you don't have any like sound advice besides they both need to just move on with their lives?
I mean, the reason why I don't have sound advice is because if I give some advice, I'm not even taking my own advice. So
well, that's how we learn, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Through watching other people going through stuff, the best way, the best lesson is our own. So I personally think both of them just have done too much shit to even call it a marriage.
Yep.
And if you're to the point where you're literally setting him up with condoms, you know what I'm saying? I would just be petty and remove a few of the condoms petty. just to piss your ass off. I'll be like, let me take 2 of these. That's what I would do.
Right.
What's your question?
Shoot, I don't think I even have a question. I just calling in and I'm just here to listen. I really didn't expect to get picked, so I didn't have a question at all. So, but I am enjoying the show. I tune in all the time.
Thank you.
So I'm glad you're doing this. This is different. This is definitely keeping me entertained. So
thank you. We're gonna try to do this at least once or twice a week, okay? Because y'all have built us up, and so I think you guys deserve just as much as a voice as I have. So it's not a one-man shop over here. So thank you so much for the love. I appreciate that.
No problem. Keep
all
it
right,
up.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Now I gotta go.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, we're gonna hear from AJ One Love. Hey, AJ. You don't want to be shown? You gotta unmute your mic, sweetie. Okay, everybody that's waiting. Damn, like what? That people don't want to talk to me. What is going on? Okay, Infamous TV. Okay, hey, Infamous TV.
Oh, hey, girl. Oh,
yeah. How are you?
Good. Oh my gosh, I can't believe
Okay.
it.
Did you happen to catch the question that I was reading?
No.
You didn't read? Huh?
Can you repeat it one more again?
Oh, it's a long question. I mean, it's a 30-year-old lady, 3 kids.
One more again, girl.
Okay, 30-year-old lady, 3 kids, both have cheated, and now she just wants to know what she should do.
Both she and her spouse or her husband has cheated?
Yes, but well, they're not married. She wants to get married, but
Ooh, okay, so, well, as a woman who's been married for about 11 years, together for 20.
Oh, congratulations.
I know, girl. We see each other. Okay, anyway, so I digress. I don't know. That's a slippery slope, right? So I feel like...
Hey, are you watching me? Turn me down.
Okay.
On your phone, because I can hear the voice back. You see what I'm saying? Do you have me playing like on the phone that you're on?
I don't.
Oh,
what's been going on is that I've been live casting on YouTube and Facebook on my own page. Let me turn it down. What about
okay? Okay, so you're live casting right now.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you have a question?
No. Well, you asked me about the girl prior to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. So I think as a woman that's been married for 11 years and together for 20 years, I feel like if you're going to forgive him for his shenanigans, I feel like you need to truly let it go. Honestly, you can't be in a relationship where you are still, bringing old stuff together. So if you're going to let it go, let it go. And if you're not, then you're not. So my whole thing is like when birthdays, anniversaries and all that stuff roll around, you can't be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did this bullshit, blah, 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 blah. Let that shit go. And if you can't let it go, then let him go.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and I appreciate you calling in. We got other people waiting, and I love you. Thank you so much for your support.
Likewise. Take care. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, all right, next caller. Okay. Hold on for a second. Hold on real quick. I got somebody texting me trying to offer me some wine. You know, they give me wine 24/7. Okay. Hold on real quick. All right. Please, guys, have your personal questions ready. I know you guys just want to just have a good time, but a lot of people, you know, they want to come and learn something. They don't just want to watch us just sit and say, hey, I love you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, but you know, we want some substance, you know? Okay, so next person, Lisa Jones. Lisa. Hi.
Hello, Tasha.
How are you?
Wow, I'm okay. I made it. Wow. Hey, Tasha. Wow. Okay, so I got to start off. I'm such a good, huge fan of the show. It's such a
Okay.
great. I'm in college right now, so like whenever I want to like wind down, anxiety's high. Just turn on your show. So much
That's what's
laughing
up.
and yeah. So yeah. Okay. So here's my question.
Okay.
Tasha.
Yes,
So-
we got a question. Oh my God.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
good. Okay, so what's your
maybe-
question?
I'm sorry. Yeah. So I guess I'm more on your younger side of fans and stuff. And I just feel as I'm so unaccomplished in life. I never had a boyfriend before. I never been kissed. I don't have a lot of friends. And like I just feel like such a loser and a lame. I want to put myself more out there. What should I do?
That was a lot. How old are you, sweetie?
I'm 23.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought you were like, younger.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Why are you so antisocial?
Maybe it
There's
has
got to
do
be a
with-
root cause to it.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm a little insecure in the way I talk, or maybe the way
You
I
sound
look.
fine. You sound fine to me.
Hmm.
Why don't you do something big right now?
What?
Because the only way to overcome our fears is to face our fears. Why don't you just turn your camera on right now?
Oh, no, I can't. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Why you can't do that?
I look crazy.
There's plenty of men watching my show right now.
No, I can't. I really can't.
Girl.
I really can't, Tasha, I can't. I cannot do that. Because,
Why are you so shy? What happened? There has to be something that happened. Like, I can't give you any advice because there are things that are like, that has happened to us right now. This is like a form of post-traumatic stress disorder because if you're not willing to like put yourself out and you haven't been kissed.
Never. I'm such a lame.
You're not a lame. Stop. See, that's the problem right there. Like you're putting yourself down, and it's what's going on is much deeper than you think. It's not just, oh, I'm a lame, I'm a nobody because I've never been kissed or I never had a boyfriend. I mean, to some, that's actually an accomplishment because you're really not missing anything. I mean, women don't start having real orgasms until they're 30, until they've been through a few penises. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so shout out, I feel sorry for women that honestly marry their first and they think, oh, the love will keep them together and not the nut. And that's not the case. Okay. So you really haven't missed a lot, but there's got to be something going on. I mean, mom, you have a great relationship with your mom. You have a great relationship with your dad.
Well, my mom is pretty sick right now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Not because of COVID. I want
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not gonna say that. Yeah.
Because of pre-existing conditions. And then my father and I, we have a pretty rocky relationship and stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure why I turned out like this.
I mean, did you have a lot of friends coming up, like in like primary school and stuff?
No, never. I just always been a loner, and now I wanted to like kind of get out of my shell and stuff. And it's crazy how life works. I was planning this summer to, hey, I'm gonna, because of internship opportunity, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go out, hang out and stuff. And now look what COVID did.
What do you like to do? What are your hobbies?
My hobbies are, well, I haven't really had much time. I'm pretty much just doing a lot of schoolwork. And then
what are you studying?
Computer engineering.
Oh, okay. So, I wouldn't call you a lame. I would call you a nerd, which is a good thing.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm serious. I mean, nerds are just typically into their work. They're into, building themselves up. Love comes later. So I just think, studying computer engineering, you're focused on your studies. Your mom needs all of your attention right now. I think honestly, you're on the right path and you really ain't missing shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Going out there to meet somebody, you could risk getting COVID-19 and bringing it back to your mom and stuff. And we don't need any of that. Okay. So I'm trying to make you laugh in this situation, because I think you're being a tad bit too hard on yourself. And I want you to just stay focused. And let me tell you, when love hits, it hits. Okay. It could be a guy that you have to partner with a project on, okay, at school, and you just develop feelings that way. So, just don't be too hard on yourself. And I want to leave you with this. Do you believe in, have you ever heard of affirmations and things like that? Like,
that's
I need you to recite a lot of those. Okay, because you don't need to be putting yourself down. Confidence is key, whether it's relationships with friends, or whether it's whether it's building a relationship with a man. Confidence is key. Okay, no one wants to be around someone who doesn't love themselves or appreciate themselves, because if you don't love yourself or appreciate yourself, how are you going to extend that love to them? Because one of the best things about being loved or being in love is just the happiness that you share with someone that really just loves life. Okay, and loves themselves. And so I want you to spend a lot of time on affirmations, at least 3 times a day in the morning when you first wake up. Okay, your first thought should be, you can YouTube this, I am love, I am, beautiful, I am these things, you know what I'm saying? In the afternoon, okay, when your thoughts start to veer down, maybe you're getting tired, and you just got to retrain yourself how to think, and that'll only take 45 days, to be honest with you, 30 to 45. And then once you start feeling yourself a little bit, and we're out of this pandemic and your mom is feeling better and stuff, you're not gonna down yourself when you do end up meeting that person. They won't look at you as like, damn, why are you so hard on yourself? Why are you calling yourself lame if I think that you're beautiful? So that's what we don't want to happen. Okay,
I understand. Thank you for those words,
okay.
Tasha.
When opportunity meets preparation, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, so I want you to prepare. All right. So when you meet that opportunity, girl, both of y'all rock each other's world. Okay. Oh, I could be a rapper.
That was
I
great.
love you. Okay, and take care of your
Tasha.
mom. Okay, give
All
your
right,
mom our
thank you.
wishes, and I definitely keep you guys in our prayers. Okay, in my
Thank
prayers.
you.
Okay, and bye.
Bye.
Okay, Tama Robinson, you're up next. Hey, why y'all on this live?
Listen, I gotta work in the morning, so I wasn't drinking nothing.
Okay.
But I do watch the show faithfully. I love it. But my question is, I come from a huge family. I'm super outspoken. And we'll get around, and of course, hey, everybody talk, we all gossip. But when the conversation is over and word is out, it's everybody just remember what I said, not what everybody else talked about. Well, how do I handle that with my family? Do I just kind of stay away, or just keep my thoughts
wait a
to
minute.
myself?
Okay, the wine got to me a second ago. Okay, what was the question? Okay, big family. You guys talk, you gossip, but when the conversation is over, what happens?
Everybody just always remember what Tama said. And I'm just like, listen, we were all talking about the same thing, but they only remember what I said.
Excuse me, girl. Excuse me. My allergies are killing me. I did not need to do that on live, but hey, we're human. Tama, you're the life of the party. You're the most influential in the family. So whatever you say, they're taking it as gold. And if I were you, I would take advantage of that. Okay. So if you can influence them and they can remember out of 10 people that is in the family and they only remember what you're saying, I would literally play on that. I would play on everybody's emotions. I would start influencing them to the fact where they would be buying all my kids all of this shit for Christmas. They would be getting this. I'm telling you, that just honestly, it's just an affirmation to you, and it's a sign that people follow you. They want to listen to what you have to say, and so I think there's something to build on there. I don't know if you've ever wanted to take on public speaking in any form, in any way. Have you ever thought about that?
Nope, I haven't, but that's a possibility. Nope, never.
Okay. Well, the fact that you're able to literally show your face right now, okay,
Yes.
as is, beautiful brown skin, beautiful teeth, beautiful smile, to what? We got 2,000, almost 3,000 people live, and you asked me a question.
Yes.
Listen, there's no stage fright there, and I just think you need to figure that out a little bit. And you can ask your family, why do y'all always run with the shit?
Listen, I be wanting to know.
And it's because they look up to you.
Okay.
And that's a good thing. So just continue to lead your family, and build on that. That's where it starts. That's where it started for me.
Gotcha.
So. But the problem in my family is everybody's got a big personality. So
Okay.
Imagine being at one of our cookouts. I'm telling you. Let me tell you, true story. This is for the winos. Everything. I took my husband home to meet my family after we were married, because I was like, if he had met them before we got married, there wouldn't have been no marriage. Okay. I get to the damn Panama City, Florida. We on Kersey Avenue. My uncles is outside playing cards. They got the little card table set up on the grass. We got the grill going. One of my uncles walk in. And he's like, Tasha, I'm sitting on the couch. I'm like, hey, Uncle Eyes, rest his soul. And he's like, who this nigga you got beside you? And I'm like, oh, this my husband, Shaq. Shaq? What kind of fucking name is Shaq? And I'm like, he was like, where you from, motherfucker? I'm sitting there trying to be all cute and reserved. I'm like, he's like, I'm from Mali. He said, Mali, what the fuck is that? He's like, Africa. Oh, I know I seen your ass. I don't see your ass. I was watching you motherfucker on the Discovery Channel last night. You was chasing a lion for 3 days. I'm telling you. So this is my family.
Right.
Every day. Okay. So, you got your family's attention. They look up to you. Build on. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. What kind of work do you do?
I'm actually working consumer banking. So I'll do consumer
you give out loans and shit. Give out loans.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna call you. Y'all better hit her up. Look. Okay.
All right. You take care.
Thank
Okay.
you so much. Okay. Love you.
All right, bye-bye.
That was funny. All right, winos, y'all having a great time? I am not drunk yet. Look, guys, this is all I've had today. Okay, look, if I pour that back in, the bottle I'm just chilling. Okay, I'm chilling. I ain't drunk yet. Okay, hold on real quick for me. All right, so, who's next? I don't even know how to say her name, so I'm gonna let her say it. How do you say your name, sweetie?
Lady. Oh shit, I'm already up here. God damn it. Hey.
Lady. Oh, it's Lady. Okay.
Yes.
What's up, Lady? What's your question, girl?
Well, first of all, hey Tasha.
You turned your screen on. Black screen. Okay, go ahead.
I was saying, hey, Tasha. So I am calling in today because I had a really unique question. I'm curious because I read cards and I do mediumship, and I wanted to know if you'd be open to getting a reading. Yeah, I see that face because you always talk about Beyonce and witchcraft, but it's not. It's really a beautiful experience.
What's beautiful about being read?
Well, you want to know what's interesting? I used to work I went to law school first. The shit sucked.
Okay.
I ended up becoming a social worker, and I hated my job. The reason I'm telling you this was because I found it saved me. I found my way into this, and I ended up being able to connect with people who transition. So it's really a gift. It comes from a very pure source, and I wanted to know if you'd be open to doing that privately, and if it is good, it'd be something that you share. Don't come on, Tasha, fix your face.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit scares the living shit out of me.
That's
because
why I'm bringing it to you.
I don't want to know. Y'all can probably see some shit, and I'm like, I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a feeler of life. If you know, I'm a Pisces, so I'm really in tune with my surroundings, and I like to feel life. I don't like to be forewarned. You know, I kind of like to live in the moment, enjoy that. And so me trying to figure out what in the fuck is in the future, I don't know. Like, do I need to like be on the phone with you or something to be read? And like,
so
can it be
really right now because of COVID-19? I'm doing readings online and I'm doing them via phone. But I'm saying it can be private. It can be something. I get a lot of
you charging for this right now?
I want to give this to you for free so I can break the stigma. I really want to encourage people to walk into their spirituality. Seriously. I really also want to encourage people that when it's like, even though we're alive, you never really die. It's really a beautiful gift.
Okay, so what have you picked up now between us?
Well, first of all, I wish you weren't so damn guarded. That's number one.
Do you know what in the fuck I've been through? You would be guarded too. Shit.
It's just, I really want you to be open to the experience because I just really believe it can help a lot of people, Tasha. Seriously.
Okay, all right.
So if you're open to it, can we do it privately?
Okay, this is what I want you to do. Okay, I want you to send me an email and I want to see some of your readings. Okay, I want to see. Okay, and then if I see that you're not on that, you know, you're probably gonna get hit by a car in 10 years. Then I will hire you. Okay, I will hire you. Okay, let me see what you got. Okay.
Hey,
all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you and love from Baltimore. We love
you. You have my email, right?
I can get it. I will look
unwine with Tasha K at gmail.com.
Okay, and it's Lady Whitney. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, Lady Whitney. All right. All right, next person. This is really interesting. Conspiracy?
Hey, girl. Down here in Hinesville, Georgia.
Oh, shout out to Hinesville, Georgia. How far is that from Atlanta?
It's about 4 hours.
Okay, you sound like near Warner Robins and shit.
Maybe about an hour and a half from Warner Robins. 16. Okay. I go 16 when I go to Atlanta.
Okay. Well, what you doing down there? Cooking and shit?
Yes, I just put some ribs on the grill, some leg quarters, double eggs.
I got
the baked beans, and I made like a little spinach salad. But I'm good now.
Okay.
I'm shocked that I'm online because I love you.
I love you too.
You keep it real.
You gonna mail me a plate?
Yeah.
It's got to be on a styrofoam plate too.
I have styrofoam.
And I can smell it, you know. A real plate belongs on a styrofoam plate only. Now, what's your question?
My question is, I am one of those girls who has a father that I never met, but one time. And what do you do with that? Like, I have 2 older brothers. I'm the youngest of the 2 brothers. And he is not like involved in my life. I had to kind of reach out to him. And when I reached out to him, it was more like he's always attacking my mother. But I don't want to hear that because I am a mother's child and I'm a daddy's child. I want to get to know my dad. But his dad was in his life, but his dad passed away. I never met his side. Everybody passed away. Now that I'm like 44, I want to know, everybody always say, reach out to your dad. Because that's the one thing that hurts me. How do you do that? Now I have reached out to him like on Facebook Messenger, and I'll send him a message and say, love you. And if he send me a message back, it's hard for me to see that. I see it, but I really don't respond.
What kind of messages do we send back?
He'll send something like whatever I send is like, I love you. And when he says it, it's like I'm brick. My heart is stone. And it's like, how do you reach out to what can I do to reach out to a person like that that's been hard on his life?
Am I free to speak?
Yeah.
He disrespected your mama.
He did it was a lot going on.
And didn't help take care of y'all.
It was just me and my brothers was raised by him. I was raised by my mother. He took my brothers from my mom.
Were they raised though? Have you had a conversation?
They were raised in Cincinnati.
Do they have because I have brothers and sisters, right? By my dad. They're not with my mom. And I was always jealous of them because I thought, they had the new cars. He was around, but then
he didn't do that. Mm-mm.
Okay, well, it caused a lot of friction between us because I thought that something was wrong with me. I was like, well, what do they have?
That's how I
don't have right. But once I got to know my siblings from my dad, we all went through the same thing. Even though he was like, he was with their mom, he wasn't really there. You know what I'm saying? And so they never saw him really either, even though that was the house that he slept in. He was.
But listen, my brothers and me, we have the same mom.
Okay.
He took my brothers from my mom.
But have you spoken to your brothers about?
Yeah, but it's difficult.
Why?
It's weird.
Why?
I mean, we done seen each other. We met up with each other. I met with my dad when I was 26. Because I was living in Kentucky. They live in Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio. So I went to go see them. They had a little cookout or whatever. And it was just like, I met my family. I love my brothers. And it's just like, my heart hurts because it's almost like we get to talking. He talks ill will of my mom. Mm. I know my mom. She was a hardworking mom. I didn't know everything that my mama went through, but I do know growing up, she was very depressed because she didn't have her sons.
Okay.
And
now, what I'm trying to ask you, and trust me, I hear all that. I met my dad when I was 13. Let me tell you how fucked up it is. So I want you to understand where I'm coming from. I'm not making this about me, but I just want you to understand you're dealing with someone who has gone through what you're going through. Okay. So, I was under the impression that my sister's dad was my dad until
that's what went with me. My sister's dad is my dad. Yes.
Right. I thought because my sisters and I all look alike, this was my dad because he had been with my mom since I was 1. I think I was like 6 months when he met my mom.
But hold on, Tasha, let me tell you something. I knew that wasn't my dad.
Okay, so there's a difference there. So
it's a difference. My sister's daddy raised me.
Okay. All right. So you have a daddy.
Right.
You just want a relationship with your sperm donor.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm encouraging you. The reason I'm telling you this is because when I met my dad at 13, and then he's telling me, oh, you got siblings. And then I go to school and I'm trying to find my siblings. And then my siblings didn't know anything about me. So they're hearing, I got this girl saying that she's my sister. He hadn't introduced none of us, even though they did have a different mom. So I get it. You guys have the same mom. But what you don't know is what he's told them. That's why it's important for you to develop any type of relationships with your siblings as much as you can, because they will give you the real deal. They will tell you.
Well, they did. Let me make that clear.
Okay.
Me and my brothers are very cool. We are very cool. But I think the one that I was closest to, which is Aaron, that's the one who looks like me. Okay. I didn't give him my new number, and I think that triggered something in him.
Oh, okay.
That maybe I just didn't care. I don't know.
Okay.
But we used to talk all the time. It hurts. Okay.
And did he tell you about your dad? Did he say that dad was a dad, or did he say that we kind of had to fend for ourselves? Dad was always out. What was
I don't want to put him down, but I've heard things. You get what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Like things like they put him out. At 14, they was homeless.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. So now you know the type of individual that you're dealing with. You have to look at the reality of the situation. Okay. So if he put your brothers out at 14, that's not a father. You're asking someone to be something that they're not. I don't care what his dad did for him. Obviously, he wasn't raised with too many morals. So just because his dad was there doesn't mean that his dad was actually there. And I'm sorry, anybody that disrespects your mom on that level and you know her, fuck your daddy. You got a daddy.
You're right.
You have a father. But you're missing something because you feel like, oh, there's must have been something in me to trigger you not wanting to be here for me. And so it's like we live with this, oh, I'm trying to complete myself. There's something missing. And in reality, you have everything that you're supposed to have. Because if you were supposed to have that situation, I'm sure life would be much harder for you than it is now. So
it was hard for me, you know.
It's hard.
When I was younger, now I'm older, it's like God has blessed me. With love, with my husband.
Okay.
And my family, you know, like.
Okay. Oh, don't cry. Oh. No. So there's something.
But it's still that emptiness that. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. No.
One day this man gonna have to pass away. One day I got this. Regardless how I was raised, regardless of what he has done, I have to forgive him. It hurts.
So do you know how we forgive? And do you know how we truly like just accept things for what they are?
I haven't been able to do that because I always wanted him to be there for me. I always wanted him to be my friend or like just love me.
But if he ain't got it in him to love, sweetie, it's going to hurt you more than it's going to help you.
You're right.
You can't force people to give something that they don't have. There's probably a lot of things that, you know, you just don't know about. I'm not going to like, you know, label. I'm not in the business of labeling, but, you know, for me, you know, my dad dealt with drug addiction. That's why he wasn't there.
My daddy never did that. He was a hardworking man. He worked at the factory for years. He bought, you know, like he was like a good guy.
But I'm not talking about mental. That I'm not talking about physical work. That's physical work. I'm talking about there are probably mental things that you just won't understand. And most men, they're not going to sit down with counselors. They're not. Okay,
right. You're right about that. Now,
therapists, they're going to hold that shit in. Damn, it's thunder, lightning like crazy.
And they steady. That's the thing. I wish he would just hold everything in. It's too much.
Yeah, and see that and you know what. Black men raised, you know, in this time during when our parents came up, there's no telling what your dad went through. And so what I'm asking you to have is compassion and to look at the things that you have that have literally made your life better, and you hold those things and you protect those things. And when it comes to your father, the only way to really get answers is compassion. Most people will open up if they feel that they're not going to be judged or attacked.
Well, I have opened up to him, but he attacked my mom.
Yeah.
So
see,
I just
you don't know that whole and let me be honest with you. I know that's your mom, but you know, let them handle their business. That's their business. And the blessing can listen. In order for them to even go off on each other means that they're still in communication. That's still a good thing.
No, because they have not been in communication for 40-something years.
Oh my God. So how's he going off?
It's a very deep, dark hurt.
Okay.
It's very bad.
Okay.
And I'm getting older. He's 67. I want to say he's 67, 68. I'm 44, about to be 45 in July. So it's like.
And listen, I'm not.
Girl, you know, let me tell you something.
There's a lot to unwind here.
I've been through a lot. I need y'all to get through this. If I can forgive people that done hurt me, I need y'all to forgive each other.
But let me tell you something about the Black family. Them secrets, they're going to take them to their grave. And you got to be okay with that. And you just got to know that, you know, regardless, whether he was there for you or not, that's still your father. He's severely flawed. But that's what it is. Like, you can't change that situation, and you can't make a 68-year-old man
That's
just
true.
unlock all of the troubles and pains of his life, because hurt people. We know this, So I just want you to
know what I do, Tasha?
What you do?
Light note.
What you do?
I ask God to kiss my mother, my father, and my daddy, and hug them.
Okay.
Because I love them. Regardless.
And what I want you to do is, I don't want you to focus so much on why he wasn't there and all the bad things that he's done. Your father is 68 years old. Just try to embrace the time that you have left with him. Get to know who he is now.
I think that's the hard part for me. Is just like, how do I do that?
You gotta let that
they always say, just call them.
Because it ain't gonna cause pain. You gotta let that shit go. You gotta let that shit go. Yeah, that's true. And just embrace who he is now, and just love on who he is. Show some compassion, because I'm gonna be honest with you, that's the only reason my dad and I have a relationship that we have, is because I extend compassion. My dad.
So what did you do? Did you call him?
I mean, I've never had words with my father ever. Okay. Never. And he the type. Let me tell you, even though he wasn't there. He will check my ass. He'd be like, listen here, I'm a grown ass motherfucking man, and I'm your daddy, and you ain't gonna be questioning me. I swear to God, he'll put me in my place. I'm like, all right, Dad, all right. So he ain't even gonna let me go there at all. You know what I'm saying? So we've never, had those words. It's just kind of this unspoken, just elephant in the room. It's hi, I love you, what you need. Let me tell you how much I've extended compassion to my dad. I have paid child support for him.
You're so awesome.
My child support. This is a true story. He called me. Okay. I was like 6 months pregnant with my daughter, and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to jail. Your mom is still collecting child support." I was 24 years old at the time. I said, "Can you still collect the child support? What the hell?" So yeah, we my husband and I gave him the money so he can go to court, pay the rear end of the child support, just so he can stay out. I never asked no questions. And you know what? She's probably watching this right now. She doesn't even know that happened. So I know that I'm gonna get a call after this live stream, because she's this live stream. So yeah, but no, I love you, and
love you too. Thank you,
okay,
Tasha.
I'm gonna go ahead and take some more questions, and please.
All right, I appreciate your message. I appreciate that. Love you, girl. Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
All right.
Bye bye. What's going on? Hold on for a second, y'all. All right, so this show was so good. I have forgot to shout out my sponsors, guys. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna brag about a sponsor. Y'all know what that is. It means boldly raise a glass too. Okay, we gotta keep the bills paid on this show. All right. You hear that, winos? Yep, that's the squeaky clean sound that your yoni makes after using Embrace Pangea's feminine wash. Not only will your yoni be clean, but the rose and honeysuckle extracts will leave it smelling fresh. We all know that a fresh yoni brings on a whole new level of confidence, so visit EmbracePangea.com for your confidence boost. And while you're at it, please check out some of their other natural products, including skincare, oral care, hair care, and much, much more. And of course, I got my winos covered for a discount. So use the coupon code TASHAK for 10% off your first order. Queens of all shades, the struggle of finding your perfect foundation match is a thing of the past. Juvia's Place is a Black-owned brand that shook the beauty industry by providing velvet smooth foundations for all skin tones. And they don't just stop there. They also offer bold and unique eyeshadow palettes, blurring setting powders, and more. Products are conveniently located in over 1,000 Ulta Beauty stores or online at juviasplace.com. If you want to get your beauty on a budget, use the coupon code WINO for 10% off your online orders. Reverse! Reverse! Y'all remember that damn song? Don't y'all laugh at me. Winos, but for real, listen close and listen carefully. The olive leaf extract can reverse high blood pressure and diabetic high blood sugar, or the sugar as some of our grandmamas may call it. It can also kill any nasty little bugs in your bodies like parasites, bacteria, fungi, tumors, and much, much more. And if that's not enough, you can also tell certain cancers like breast, prostate, colon, liver, and skin cancer to take a seat, because the olive leaf extract has been known to fight it. And their friend lupus can get it too, okay? So I need my winos to be in good health because we have some good dragging to do. So visit myoliveleaf.biz to help get your health in order. Okay, we're back. I know everybody in the back end of StreamYard can see me. Shout out to everybody waiting. Thank you so much. I appreciate your patience. So you guys are asking what I'm drinking. I'm glad that I remembered to tell y'all because I am getting a little tipsy here. Okay, I'm drinking a Blackstone Merlot. This, honestly, if you're not a seasoned wine drinker, you're probably not going to like this because this is earthy. Okay, if you like, a lot of pregnant women will probably relate to this, where you can kind of eat rocks. You know what I'm talking about? You can suck on the like salt of the rocks, the charcoal of the rocks. This is what this Merlot tastes like. It's a vintage Merlot, grown in California. It's honestly a winemaker select. And if you are a red wino, okay, this is the wine, and it's gonna slowly, okay, into your bloodstream and fuck you up. Okay, now let me read another question from a wino before we let some other winos waiting, okay, in StreamYard in. Let me go ahead and get this damn question. Okay. Says, teach me, baby. Okay, I don't know why Jasmine is putting these exotic and erotic damn titles, okay? It goes, hey, Tasha, I am a 28-year-old female. Oh, my gosh. Listen, y'all, I have not read this question. I'm sorry to read something so heavy, but, hopefully we can help, okay? I am a 28-year-old female who has been sexually active since 16. Oh, I thought she said suicide. Okay, but it ain't no suicide. It's sexually active. Okay, that's good. Okay. I'm a 28-year-old female who has been sexually active since 16, but celibate since 25. I have had a lot of sexual experiences, but they didn't make for good practice. Now I'm insecure about my sexual abilities, as I am now in a serious relationship with a guy and don't want to turn him off with my lack of knowledge. So my question is, do guys mind teaching a woman even though she isn't a virgin, or is that a turnoff? What should I do? P.S. He is aware of these insecurities. That's a good question. No, guys don't mind teaching at all, as you should be teaching him too about pleasing you. This is a two-way street. So I don't think that you have like a serious problem. I don't think it's as serious as you're making it out to be, okay? Guys don't mind if you just lay there and they, you take it. They literally, as long as you are making them happy, when it comes to the sex, a few positions are good for them. Now, when it really comes to y'all connecting deeper on a sexual level, that's going to have to come from you teaching him. And so I think you need to take advantage of that. He's not going to mind at all. He's going to like that damn role playing instructions and shit, or telling you what to do. Okay. So yeah, embrace that, girl. Now I want to hear from the winos. Okay. Lauren, it says your device is not connected, so I'm going to have to kick you out. Okay. I'm so sorry. Olivia.
Oh my gosh, how are you? Do you hear me?
I'm good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good.
Yes, I can hear you very well.
I'm from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Oh, shout out to Canada. You speak French?
Yeah, it's my first language, actually.
Oh, say something. Say something, girl.
Bonjour, Tasha. Comment vas-tu?
All I know is je m'appelle Tasha. My whole family speaks French, but me, and I can understand it, but I can't. It's really hard to enunciate the word.
Yeah, because they're from Mali, right? So
yes,
colonized, I think. By
yes. It's such a sexy language. I love it.
Yes.
When my husband speaks French to me, while Okay, what's your question?
So my question is, how much should you let your significant other's family impact you? So let me give you an example. So I've been dating my boyfriend for like a year and a half, Okay. He's a great guy. You would never believe that he's from the type of family that he is. But unfortunately, he's from a family that you know, I try not to judge, but they have very different values than me. For example, his sister is 23, on welfare, expecting her third child on welfare, okay, raising dogs on the side, breeding dogs on the side, but we're not going to talk about that. I mean, the parents, you know, my boyfriend is super smart, but his parents never really pushed that hard for education. I mean, this is someone who could have been a doctor or this or that, but they just don't push much for education. And the brother is just like, you know, low class. So as much as I try not to judge, I tell myself, how much should I let that family, you know, impact my relationship? And if, let's say, this relationship progresses and we have kids, is that the type of people that I would want my future kids to be around?
Woo!
Oh, is that too heavy?
Girl, that was honest.
Yeah.
It wasn't heavy. It was honest.
I know.
It was Republicanish. You're a Republican girl.
Yeah, I am conservative, but
you were conservative. Yes, I could tell.
I try not to judge, but you know, it's not even about judging, but it's about the type of values that maybe don't have a lot in common, you know?
Okay. How long have you guys been together?
A year and a half.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah.
So you guys are, you know, this is a full-on relationship. Means you guys are having sex. You could get pregnant.
Yeah, I use protection, but yeah.
Okay. It has his, I guess, his family caused any issues between you two? Like, have they influenced him in any sort of ways in the year and a half, or is this just something that you're observing as someone that's in a relationship with him?
I am observing. I'm not really observing much patterns. They're not really involved. They do, you know, sometimes place comments, but I mean, not that much. So yes, the mom has once said that, you know, that it was an honor for me to be dating him, which I didn't appreciate that comment. I see it. I know, I understand she's a mom, you know, who's very protective of her kids, but I didn't really appreciate her comment because I think we both have a lot to bring on the table.
Right. I think it's an honor that you guys are both, you know, together. Have you had any fights about this?
Yes, we have. I have discussed it. And unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but my parents feel like they've worked really hard for me to, you know, do something out of myself. And for them, it's like they feel that I'm lowering myself, but I don't feel that. I really love that individual, but my mom is not really happy about that.
What does he do for a living?
He does construction.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I'm studying law.
Oh, it's not gonna work. Sorry.
Oh, why?
It's not gonna work unless he's going to become a general contractor. And that you gotta have a bachelor's degree to get that. You being a progressive, I can't say African American, Black female.
Yeah.
And your standards are obviously high. It's gonna come a point where you're going to start, especially when you start to surround yourself with other practicing lawyers. Mm-hmm. And these men are going to be educated. They're going to have money. They're going to be able to, excuse my French, fuck you mentally.
Yeah.
Physically. It's going to cause a problem in your relationship. Now, there's something I want to address, okay? Because in order to be a great lawyer, there are a lot of lower income people, uneducated people, non-progressive people that are going to seek out someone like you and trust their lives in your hands, okay? And so in order to make a great lawyer, you have to you got to show some empathy and compassion to other people's situations.
You're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? And so not everybody, not to say that poverty is a choice, but it's easy to get caught up, especially when you're brought up.
My parents are not rich. It's just that they work hard.
There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? But if you have to understand, if no one was ever taught that, it's hard for them to know how to get that ball rolling. A lot of people are dealt bad hands from the gate. Now, trust me, I've come from the welfare background. I've come from poverty at its lowest. You know, dad not there, mom is making $6 an hour plus getting food stamps, working hard. She can't get a dime from my father. So, you know, but for me, because I wanted more, I literally fought to get that. But some people have families that literally hold them back. And it's happened to me. I've had some of my family members try to hold me back, but I'm like, nah, fuck that.
Right.
You know, I that's not a situation that I want to be in. It's not something I want to bring my kids up in. And so I think that you already kind of know the answer, but you're enjoying him, you love him. But if it's your standards, he's not going to ever be able to meet those standards. And I'm not going to agree with your parents. I'm not agreeing with your parents that you're lowering your standards, but it's just going to be hard. It's going to be hard for you to really build, okay, with someone who is not sacrificing as much as you are in this moment in order to build. So there's always going to be that conflict.
Okay. That's really good. And for the second part of my question, let's say we were to stay together and have children. Do you think that there might be a conflict in values, or I shouldn't even think about that?
Okay, wait a minute. What do you mean? Like, give me an example.
Like a conflict in values. Let's say they go to my family, we think a certain way, they go to his family, it's a different way of, or you think that it's not a problem?
It's going to be a problem. I mean, like I said, like, you know, my family laughed at my husband's family.
Wow.
When they met them and they were in dashikis, you know, my father-in-law, he carries himself like a king. Okay. Like, you can't tell him nothing. Like, I am the king of Zamunda. Okay. And my dad, you know, he's like, fuck is this? I'm not bowing down. I'm not kissing his hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be a conflict. But you know what I'm saying? Love, I'm going to be honest with you. Love is a strong thing. But I'm just saying, where you are right now, how old are you?
I'm 26. I just started.
Yeah, you're a baby. Listen, not a baby as far as like you don't know. I'm just saying you have a lot of time to think about your future.
Right.
So I would just explore my options, but just try not to judge because you know he's honestly working with the hand that he was dealt.
That's
and
true.
you know, kids are the offspring of their parents.
Yeah.
And so if he wants more, you know, you can be a woman to push him to get more. I mean, have you tried that? Have you said, hey, instead of you being, you know, I guess one of the workers on the construction site, why don't you, you know, go to school, get your bachelor's degree and become a contractor? You know, contractors make great damn money, especially if he gets the, you know, I can tell you right now in Georgia, Georgia, there's probably only, I would say 7 Black men that have commercial contractor's license. Mm-hmm. And I know one of them. I mean, that's the big boys license. You can build skyscrapers and shit like that. That's not something that, you know, that's easily attainable. But if that's something that he likes, you as a woman that's behind him and you love him and you want to see him do well and you want to see you guys build together because, you know, by the time you're 40, you're going to be making clearly $300,000-$400,000 a year. Easy.
Hopefully. Yeah.
I mean, my lawyers do shit as much as they fucking charging me. So I would just try to build him, try to instill some of those values and things like that, because I come from a very, you know, and my husband is educated. His whole family is educated. They didn't fuck with me at first, but hey, I had good, you know, I had great, you know, I'm playing.
Well, thank you so much for your advice.
Thank you. So beautiful.
Keep this much. Yeah.
And keep working. And girl, listen, I'm not saying build that, encourage him. Now, I don't want you building because then you may build and he may get the big head and want to share that, you know, what you built with somebody else. So just try to encourage him and direct him and, you know, open up his options. Because when I grew up, I didn't even know that I could be a pilot. I didn't even know that there were Black lawyers. Wow. This shit is real. Yes.
Yeah.
It's real.
Right. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah. And
All
I
right.
don't judge him for what he got in life. It's the cards that he was dealt with.
Right. And it's what you make out of those cards. Like it's, he can always, create a new deck. So, and being that you are educated and you came from a great family, you know what I'm saying? If this is somebody that you see that you want to spend the rest of your life with, I just think personally, anybody that's in my circle, I encourage them to do better. I'm saying, instead of you clocking in every day, why don't you try to build on this? You know what I'm saying? I always want my friends and the people that I'm around that I love to be financially independent. And so that's what it's about. So whether it works out or not, you know what I'm saying? You know that you did well.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye. Okay. That was a great question. Y'all having a good time? I am. Feeling myself. Okay. Fame and Rex. Okay. Fame and Rex. Hi, your camera is not on, but it was on in the studio. Oh, there you are. Hi. Hello? You're frozen. Hello.
Oh no. Can you hear us now? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now. How you doing?
Good.
Good. What's your question?
Well, first of all, I want to say it's dope being on here. Today's my birthday. So
happy birthday!
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're engaged. We've been engaged for about 2 years now.
Now, how old are y'all? Because I don't want to say congratulations to y'all.
I'm 26.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Rex is in med school at Meharry Medical College. And I'm studying dramatic writing at the New School in New York. So the earning potential for both of us is there. And so we've been kind of contemplating, is it a good idea to get a prenup before we move into a full-blown marriage? Just given that right now, we down, money ain't all the way there, but it will be. So we're just wondering, what are your thoughts on getting a prenup? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think fuck it? Like, what are your thoughts on it?
So y'all are both building together now? You're both still in school? Are you paying each other's like school loans? Are you helping pay for each other's classes? Are you sharing rent? How are you guys living now?
Well, we were living together. I just started school in August. So I moved to New York. So right now we're living separately. I'm in New York. He's still in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
So we're living separately right now. But in the past, we were living together for like 3 years, helping each other with bills and everything, basically like we were married. Shit.
Okay.
But
I'm so glad that y'all are able to like stick it out. You know what I'm saying? Especially given the climate that we're living in now. And I know it's very competitive dating within the LGBTQ.
Okay, a period. But that's why you got to go for the
brand.
relationship,
and they can smell a relationship like I'm a fuck it, I'm fuck that up, fuck that shit. He gonna be a doctor. He gonna be that, fuck that shit. So yeah,
and guess what? I'm running down. Period.
You running down.
Period. But yeah, no. So yeah, what are your thoughts on prenups? Like, do you think they're a good idea? Do you encourage them? Like,
I think a prenup is an added expense. I do. You guys are both young, and they're really not going to protect you because you guys are both starting out with nothing, and you're building something. So, being that you guys are going to both have something within the marriage, there's really nothing to fight over.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like, I just, enjoy it. So are you guys going to get married? When are you going to get married?
Yes.
Well,
when's your wedding date?
That's the thing, because right now, like I said, he's still in med school. I just started school.
I got my last year. It's my last year, so I'll be done next year.
Yeah. So while you are in school, he'll be paying back student loans. So you just work, help him, vice versa. So when this is what you should do, honestly. Since he's going to be in his residency, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be in your medical residency this year or next year?
Next year.
Okay. So when he's in his medical residency, you go to school, help to apply that money to his student loans. Okay. And when he is out of debt, okay, he's now got this 6-figure salary and he can go in and boom, knock out your student loans like that. Okay. And so when you're done, you guys are both even, you're debt free, you buy a home, open up your own medical clinic, go off and build your career, and you guys are cool.
Sounds good.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tasha. We love you. Keep doing your thing. Your
Love you.
commentary is everything. Love you, love you, love you.
That remind me of my cousin Arius and his boyfriend.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to them.
He's going to school to be a vet. The other one's going to school
Yes.
to be a computer engineer. And they've been together for like 5 years. It's so cute.
Love
I love it. Bye.
Bye, Tasha.
That was so cute. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Who's next? Dima. Hi, Dima.
Oh, how are you?
I like that's a diva name, girl.
You're probably gonna kill me. I don't have a question. I just want to thank you for putting me on to all the holistic things you've been advertising.
Oh yeah.
Mr. G's book. I got that right here.
Love it. Shout out to Mr. G.
I got the book here.
That's a hell of a book.
I had the olive leaf. I'm down with that. Even the Pangea.
Love it.
Moss, all that. And I have sickle cell.
Oh.
So, wow.
That olive leaf is really helping your sickle cell in there.
Yes. Yeah. So, but the only thing is, I don't know how to do you put it in the fridge? Maybe that's.
I just keep it in my cabinet.
Okay, because I think I put it in the fridge or something. It was just solid and was nasty.
So you gotta keep it like room temperature and in a dry storage area. So I just keep it in the cabinet, and I take the cap. I pour the cap. Now, if you got that big bottle, which is you have the big one.
Yeah,
it's like
I had the big one. I have to get another one now.
Okay, yeah. So you want to do, I would say like a teaspoonful, just shoot it back, 10 ounces of water. Yeah, it's a great part. And I'm glad that you found relief. You know, I can't really advertise these things the way that I want online because, you know, the FDA is really strict about that. So I'm glad that you as a Black female, because my best friend has sickle cell and I can't get her to take it. She would rather take, you know, the pharmaceutical.
Oh no!
So, but I'm glad that it's helping you. You look beautiful too. Look at your skin and everything. Yeah.
I was actually in a clinical trial to have like stem cell transplant. My sickle cell was that bad. I was in the hospital. Last time I was in the hospital was like January.
So that's the last time that you've had a crisis.
Yeah.
And how often do you typically have crisis? Like without taking the olive leaf?
Without taking anything. I want to say maybe 4 or 5 times a year. I was in and out of the hospital. I had a stroke when I was like 11. I had open heart surgery, but that was complications to the stem cell procedure that they were doing. I had a lot of stuff happen because of sickle cell. And now that
this is the longest time that you've gone without a crisis taking
Yes. I had a little bit of an episode yesterday, but that's because I was like dehydrated. You know, replenishing the water because I'm doing a cleanse right now.
Okay.
And I wasn't replacing my fluids. But other than that, I'm like really, this is the healthiest I've been. Like,
thank you. He's gonna kill me, by the way. He's gonna kill me.
Who?
The owner of my olive leaf. Because he asked me to only run ads and not talk about it because he is swamped with orders. And he literally called me and gave me the business the other day.
Well, he might get more orders because
oh my God, he's gonna kill me. And I'm into it.
He's about to get more orders because that stuff really does work. It really does work.
I know it's amazing. Like I've had a few people with COVID-19 recently take it, and you know, one lady wasn't taking nothing. She has lupus and she couldn't even get a prescription fill on her medicine, and she was like, "Listen, I was going downhill, and you know, once I got that olive leaf in me, it was like it turned around within 48 hours." So no, I appreciate that. I do have a coupon code Winos. I am not authorized to give it yet because he is trying to catch up with orders from our live streams last week. So yeah, that's, you know, so I'm so happy that you are healthy and that you are enjoying life. I just couldn't imagine having sickle cell. Like I said, I have a, you know, best friend. She lost her mom to sickle cell. She has, you know, she was she had a pill addiction at 15. My best friend.
It's so easy to get addicted.
Yeah. Yeah.
So easy.
Yeah. So it's and honestly that has led to other things because, you know, they cut her pill addiction. I mean, they cut her pills off because you know, they saw she was addicted, so she had to go get it elsewhere. And so it's really kind of changed her life. But no, I'm so happy. And yeah, I'm actually cut this little bit out and I'm gonna send it to her, and hopefully she'll take the bottle that I'm trying to send her and be like, please just take this. Okay. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing the ratchet too. And
okay. I'm trying to mix it up. You know, I'm gonna talk shit, but you know, I'm gonna build us up at the same time. I want to keep us living long, you know. So, yeah.
I'm an official wino, so thank you for everything you do. I appreciate it.
Thank you. All right. So, that was nice. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna call me. He's gonna cuss me out. Okay, the Popo. Hello, the Popo. Okay, I guess he is not waiting anymore. Let's see. Claire. Hi, Claire.
My camera is messed up.
How are you?
Is that okay?
It's okay. Your voice is okay. You have a nice voice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so excited I'm on here. Oh my God.
Oh, that's all right. So what's your question?
So my question is that a few years ago, I had created a business and a concept, and I did it myself, right?
Okay.
And this is why one of the reasons why I feel like I can relate to you in various ways, because I remember you made a comment that when you're a natural leader, sometimes women come off competitive, but you're just trying to help, or you're just generous in general. And it's like they copy you, they emulate you, but they hate you at the same time. It's like a weird combination. But anyway, I came with this business, and I had so many people around me that had various skill sets, or I was like, hey, why don't you guys come along and help me with this thing that I did? And, you know, just kind of in a way helping them, but at the same time, just kind of like putting them on. We could be business partners and work in. So throughout the years of me coming up with this business concept, these are people that I knew since high school, college, like various situations. It's like that whole situation, it was like people would come in and like half-ass in the help, and in the end I had to clean up their mess, and then after that I had to move up forward. And these are people that I would even consider like good friends or different aspects. It's like they would half-ass help, or they would help and then act like they're the ones who kind of did this and did that. And the reality of it is, Tasha, is that I put in work, and the further I had really good opportunities that happened, even with me in media. I won't disclose that because it's still on a public platform. And I got it on my own. But I went down a dark path because I was so depressed and exhausted and drained, because it was like I was helping people, but nobody was helping me. You get what I'm saying? It's like I had this whole concept, and I was trying to get people to come involved. And it was like as if once they learned what to do with what I was doing, they would just leave and leave me hanging from various aspects of marketing campaigns, like things that I've done on my own. And I moved out west to a different state to kind of recoup and kind of do things over again. But at the same time, it's like I'm trying to figure out what would be the best way to move forward, because I know I can do what I could do on my own. Clearly, I learned the hard way that I really didn't need those people that I got involved with. And I learned a lot about different friendships. But at the same time, those same people kind of, once I moved and I look back, they're still in the same position that I left them. They haven't progressed. They haven't done anything. It was as if like when I was there, they were kind of using my energy. So now I'm trying to figure out a new business model that would be a better balance. Like what would be the balance where it's like, all right, cool. I can help you get yourself together creatively by giving you this opportunity to do this and teach you how to do that. But at the same time, I'm still getting something in return that I would need for myself. Like what would be the better business model to move forward? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Are you scared to go into business by yourself?
No, I think what it is that, one, I'm happy you asked. I think the hard way was the fact that I learned that I can just do the shit by myself. That's one thing I learned 150%. Right. Okay. But my thing is like, I guess I always feel like I at the same time, I like helping people get their selves together at the same time, or maybe just an imbalance. I just probably just got focused on my own shit in general. Like I'm trying to figure that out.
Okay. No, I have to ask that because there are a lot of people who are just scared to do it on their own. And so that, you know, having their friends kind of join them in this business venture gives them more confidence and gives them something to kind of, you know, just lean on. You know what I'm saying? And so,
Yeah.
first of all, as a Black woman in business, unfortunately, not a lot of people share the same visions that we do, especially our friends. And I think in order to maintain friendships, it's better for you to do what you do on your own, because now you've lost friendships because you thought you were trying to help and give them help that they didn't want. Okay, not a lot of people are built to, you know, put in the long hours and, you know, go the mile and do extra, and that's okay. A lot of people are okay with just working jobs, because, you know, when we build businesses, you know, people like you and I, we need people that are disciplined enough to work our jobs. And so there's a place for everyone. Not to say that one is better than the other, but, you know, one can't coexist without the other. And so honestly, if I were you, listen, you may not want to deal with that fear. You may not want to face the reality of you elevating and leaving your friends where they are, but that is the reality of it. If you want financial freedom in the future, you're going to have to do this on your own. Okay.
And that's what I learned. Like, that's the truth.
And the more you tell people what you're doing, the more they're honestly plotting to figure out how to make you not do it or how to sabotage. And that's that jealous spirit that a lot of people just can't understand why they're like that. It's just the opposing factors. You want to do something. Life is very balanced. There's a yin and a yang. So if you want to do something, there are going to be opposing forces that are just going to try to sabotage that. But, you know, once you know, just kind of, get the strength to fight through that, you're going to be able to say, you know, fuck it to anything that try to comes your way. So it's really just kind of a test to see if you really want it from the universe. So I just think that you should just continue to
but then what made it funny though is that once I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just dissolve it, but I'm rebranding how I did the other one. You know what I mean? I'm rebranding it because I'm nice like that. But I noticed that some of the same people that was kind of part of it, they would kind of flip it and say, oh, I'm doing this. Literally exactly similar to what they were supposed to be helping me with. And they're actually now coming up with something on their own. Like literally.
But that's not for you to figure out, okay? So if this is something that you created, this is your business. It's just like, what if, like, you know, McDonald's would have just shut down stores because Burger King opened up next door, which they literally did. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You focus on you. Do not worry about what they're doing and just do it better. Offer something better. That's what customers like. That's what, you know, I don't really like to call them customers. I like to call them guests, you know. But that's what people like. I mean, you can sell two different types of sneakers, but ultimately it's that customer service and the way and the environment in which you create on how you're going to sell those sneakers is what ultimately leads people into your stores. So I think you're great. Just build it on your own and fuck your friends or so-called friends, girl.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And I think
real friends, like, I don't talk about my business at all to my friends. I swear to God, like, they call me Tasha. There's no Tasha K. There's no what's going on. They don't give a shit about what the fuck I got going on, and vice versa with them. I got friends in real estate. All my friends got money. They doing good. So, you know, but they also have their own businesses, and we stay in our own lane, and we come together, you know, to just kind of share our love and have a good time without the stresses of our businesses. So that's what friendships are really about. And unfortunately, when you try to bring people in, it's going to create jealousy and strife, and it's just not good. So just keep it separate. Just keep it separate.
No, I'm happy.
You're going to succeed as a Black woman. I swear to God. I'm telling you.
Because I felt like, you know, and then every time they'd be like, Dag, you still going through with this, Claire? Like, damn, you really grind. Like, I'm like, well, yes, because it's because you've fallen off. I'm not going to let this shit fall off because you don't want to put in work. You know what I mean? So it's like, but then I was exhausted. And then because it was like, I'm teaching people how to do something. I'm handling my own stuff and I'm trying to get this. I'm doing this. It's like I'm a one-woman show, but then I have baggage. Why are you even here in the
That's
first
why
place?
you don't need it. And honestly, you know, your vision is your vision. If it was somebody else's vision, they would have been given that vision from God, but they weren't. It was given to you. And if you don't use it, you will lose it.
Yeah, that's so true.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to take another caller.
So
Love you. Thank you so much. And good luck, girl. Make that damn money. Don't let that money make you.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so I have to play another commercial. I'm just gonna take a short break, okay? Just 30 seconds, guys, okay? We have some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means bowl and raise a glass to. Then we're gonna come back with more questions. You hear that, winos? Yep, that's the squeaky clean sound that your yoni makes after using Embrace Pangea's feminine wash. Not only will your yoni be clean, but the rose and honeysuckle extracts will leave it smelling fresh. We all know that a fresh yoni brings on a whole new level of confidence, so visit EmbracePangea.com for your confidence boost. And while you're at it, please check out some of their other natural products, including skincare, oral care, hair care, and much, much more. And of course, I got my winos covered for a discount, so use the coupon code TASHAK for 10% off your first order. Queens of all shades, the struggle of finding your perfect foundation match is a thing of the past. Juvia's Place is a Black-owned brand that shook the beauty industry by providing velvet smooth foundations for all skin tones. And they don't just stop there. They also offer bold and unique eyeshadow palettes, blurring, setting powders, and more. Products are conveniently located in over 1,000 Ulta Beauty stores or online at juviasplace.com. If you want to get your beauty on a budget, use the coupon code WINO for 10% off your online orders. Reverse! Bzz, reverse! Bzz. Y'all remember that damn song? Don't y'all laugh at me. Winos, but for real, listen close and listen carefully. The olive leaf extract can reverse high blood pressure and diabetic high blood sugar, or the sugar as some of our grandmamas may call it. It can also kill any nasty little bugs in your bodies like parasites, bacteria, fungi, tumors, and much, much more. And if that's not enough, you can also tell certain cancers like breast, prostate, colon, liver, and skin cancer to take a seat, because the olive leaf extract has been known to fight it. And their friend lupus can get it too, okay? So I need my winos to be in good health, because we have some good dragging to do. So visit myoliveleaf.biz to help get your health in order. Okay, we're back. All right, so okay, so we're gonna take some more questions. All right, I'm gonna take these last few. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people left. Okay, we're gonna try to give them some advice. Hopefully, they need our help. All right, Brittany. Okay. Hi, Brittany.
Hey, Tasha.
How are you?
I'm good.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, this is just weird. But I love you so much. I watch you all the time.
Love you too, sweetie.
Well, it's funny because I'm kind of going through a little of the same thing the last caller was, and I also have sickle cell. So it was just kind of watching my life play out. So I believe that nothing happens by chance, and, you know, God is everything. But that was just really crazy that she would call in and talk about that. So I'm having an issue, and I'm in Dallas or Fort Worth, DFW.
Okay.
And when you go to the hospital, because of what's happening with COVID, you know, we're really not priority. And I've always felt like that in life, period, just not being priority. So, like, you know, it's almost impossible to go, because you might get through the ER, but it's going to be bad, because it's going to be worse when you are put with people, because you're at a high risk to catch COVID with your immune system having cell. So it kind of puts you in between. And a lot of time I heard you talking about addiction. Just shout out to everybody with sickle cell. I know right now, if you're going through what I'm going through, it can't be good, because you should be able to depend on the healthcare system when you're in a position like this, but they give you no other way to turn. So it's like you can't go to the hospital, or when you do, you're treated really bad and you're not priority, but it's like nothing else you can do. So I wanted to touch on the addiction a lot of the times with us, it's not even that we're addicted. It's the dependence, because if you've been on a medication for pain for so long, like since birth or whatever, it's just not going to work the same anymore. So if you've been taking Dilaudid since you were 1, like I'm 31 right now.
Okay.
But if that's what you've always had, it's going to come to a point where your body's just dependent on it. And whenever you do need it for your pain, those little baby doses are not going to help anymore. So they don't want to compromise and give you what you really need. And then you have to suffer with the pain on your own. And I've had so many friends like die because of this. I swear it's not because I believe you can be healed, because the story of the lady in the Bible who had the blood disease, all she did was touch Jesus and she was healed immediately. So I believe that. And you can't tell me that lady didn't have sickle cell. That's just how I interpret that story to give me hope. So, but it's just like whenever you do try to depend on your doctors or people in the medical field, you're just misunderstood. So a lot of people either die because they're trying to do it at home, or you do go the right way, but they're looking at you as a drug addict, so they don't help you. And it's very prejudicial. It's a discrimination towards you when you walk through the door. I've gotten assaulted, like, just for asking for pain medicine. Like, I don't have energy to breathe, so what threat am I to you, really? And I'm here for help. So it's really a broken system with sickle cell. But it's like, what do you do when you are dependent on the hospital, but they're turning you away? And you kind of almost have to go somewhere else for help.
You don't have a private doctor?
Yeah, I do. But, there's that thing happening where you get so many pills through the month, but it doesn't count when you're like in a crisis and you need more than that. So, you'll run out sooner than you're supposed to. And in between that, if you're in a crisis, like I said, that medicine ain't going to touch that pain, not that crisis pain.
Okay. Well, listen, I want to talk to you more behind the scenes about your situation. Is there any way you can send me an email and we can continue this conversation?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay. It's unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. Please put the title Sickle Cell Caller and we can correspond through there, okay? Because it's a lot that we can't contact here, okay? I love you and stay safe, okay? And stay the hell out the emergency rooms right now, okay? Because you are at risk and I don't want you adding something on top of your situation that you have now, okay?
Right. Okay. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, DJ, what's going on? What's your question? Hello, DJ. Hey, DJ. Okay. Lionel. Hi. How are you?
Lynell. It's Lynell. How you doing, Tasha K? I watch you all the time. You may not, I know I talk loud, but I have a problem with my hearing, although I don't want to admit it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But let me tell you this shit right here, okay? And I'm going to take my glasses on, blind in my left eye. So, oh my God, it is so fucked up. We're going to talk about family. I've been listening to you for years. I've been talking to, okay. So, me and my sister get in an argument, okay?
Okay.
My name is Linnell. Her name is Dosita. So, this is my problem, and I don't know how much is it that it's an asking of a problem, but it's a problem that is so fucked up. Okay, I used to smoke crack. This is the first time I'm admitting everything 11 years ago, and I stopped 11 years ago. Okay, so we're going to fast forward In 2016, my sister Dosia, her daughter named Kaylia Minor, was killed by this girl named Kyla Jones because my niece bullied her. It's in the newspaper, Washington, D.C. So she been saying all this time, the girl got 6 years, okay? So, and I kept my opinion to myself. I didn't know what happened. I didn't know what went on. I was not there, okay? So we're going to fast forward. This whole time, she's saying she's going to kill this girl. This girl get ready to get out in 2022, okay?
Okay.
So we get in an argument because I disagreed with her decision. Now, my sister Dosia, this bitch is vicious, just like I am vicious, but everybody can get killed, okay? She calling her the one-hitter quitter and all that lucky lefty, but she wasn't lucky that motherfucking night. And this is my niece that I'm talking about. Okay, but I love her. We get in an argument on, oh my God, the first, so it was the first. It was August 1st. She came over. She always come over, and I used to smoke crack. Remember I told you I used to smoke crack, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and I've been off for 11 years. This bitch coming over here. I mean, I'm not gonna call my sister a bitch, but I'm angry with her right now. So for the past like month or two, this bitch been coming over and she's like been trying to encourage me to smoke crack. And I was like, nah, I went through that. And I'm like, you going down a long road that you don't want to have to be on. You don't want this. I'm telling you, I'm your big sister. I'm telling you, you don't need to go down that road. Okay. So as time go on, but see, she didn't tell me at first what she was doing. She was smoking dippers. You know what a dipper is?
No, I don't.
Okay, so PCP, where they do the thing where. Okay, so I just need you to bear with me. I need you, and I'm watching this. My son is watching this, and he's 28 years old. I have a 15-year-old daughter here. Okay.
Shout out to your son.
So she was like, "Can I use your car?"
Lionel, your son and daughter are watching this right now?
No, they're not watching it. They're watching as things are going on in my life with my sister, Dosia. Because I can't really hear you. I tried to put the earbuds on, and I turn. If you look, your thing is on my TV in my living room. My computer is on, and I paused everything so that you can hear me what I have to say. And it was like about 3 or 4 tries. I just need to vent because I think this is so unfair. So I put my earbuds on. I'm paying attention to everything, and I'm on my cell phone now. Okay. So, so if I have to do like that, I told you I'm hard of hearing anyway. So at least do this, do something, because I at least I can see that, and I'll stop and I'll listen to you. Okay. So this been going on for about a month or two. When I'm telling her, okay, crack is not the answer. This and that. She was like, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. I'm gonna kill that girl when she get out and all this. And I'm like, look, your daughter was a bully. Your daughter bullied that girl from August up until October of 2016. And when the girl had knife on the bus, okay, it was all distributed out.
Oh, we had connection issues. I'm sorry. Listen. Lionel, just send me an email on UNWINEWITHTASHAK@gmail.com, and we will pick up from where you were. Okay. The Popo, what's going on?
Hey, Tasha.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. You can finally hear me.
Yes. What's your question?
My question is, did you ever get your husband's ping today?
No, I got it last night though, and it was a struggle. We had to be quiet and shit. I'm not used to that. You was like, we'll get the nanny, we'll come take care of the kids, we get an Airbnb and we fuck up the people's shit.
God have mercy.
But it's been a real struggle ride. It's a real struggle. Thank you. I appreciate you taking. I appreciate you taking over.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Thank you.
All right, no problem.
That was your question. I appreciate you calling in. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, that was funny. All right, Faye.
Hey, Tasha, how are you?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. Oh my god, I didn't know I would get through. I wanted to ask basically, I don't feel motivated at all. Like to do anything. Like I wanna have like do something like go college, but I don't know what to do because I don't feel like I have any talent. So I'm like, what do I do? I'm stuck. I just don't have no motivation.
Why don't you have motivation?
I don't know. I think just growing up my whole life, and
can I ask
I
you?
was raised by gran, and it's always like, oh, you can't do anything. You're dumb. This that.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How's your diet?
My diet is.
Yeah. Do you eat well?
Yeah.
Do you eat healthy?
I cook fresh every day, obviously.
Okay, but do you
I'm Somali, so we eat like pasta, rice, sauce, meat.
Oh, you're from where?
Somalia.
Okay, so you eat a lot of pasta and rice and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, your food is making you tired and it's making you unmotivated. It clouds your thinking when you're eating a lot of rice and stuff. And so therefore, when you do eat greens and stuff, it's not really penetrating and feeding your brain cells. So you just want to just lay in bed, raise kids, cook. You don't really want to do anything outside of that.
Yeah, because I've been diagnosed as well with depression, so it's just very
Yeah,
hard.
depression is honestly, listen, my channel could probably get shut down for saying this shit, but depression is in the beats. It's in the sugar. Tell your baby I said, hey. Yeah. So yeah, too many carbs. And it's kind of hard to hear you. Can you email me? It's like a lot of noise, your baby and stuff.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I can email you.
Okay, but it's really more so your diet. And once you clean up your diet, you start to exercise more. You'll start to get a lot of blood flow to your brain, and you'll be able to, just think better and come up with some great ideas and stuff like that. And this is, I know it sounds like, what? But it's really true. It's really true.
Yeah, because sometimes I feel like because I'm 31, so I'm like, is it too late to do anything?
Okay. No, it's not too late. It's never too late. Never. Okay. As long as you wake up, you got a new day.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I love you too. Tell that baby I said, hey.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. All righty. Who's next? Lex Jackson. Hey, Lex.
Yo, Tasha K, Wagwan, Pisces gang, we in the building. Talk to me. What's going on?
Black clock.
Yo, you done know. Yo, Tasha K. Yo, Tasha K. This is legendary. I said Pisces gang is in the building. Everybody listening to this is healthy and immune. We coming in turn. But I have a question for you. May I ask?
Yes.
All right, so we in the midst of an algorithm-based economy and like an algorithm-based motion towards the future. Okay. And you all right, so like just for like the sake of the conversation, like you're turned up, like you're a melanated content creator. Mm-hmm. Some people call you ratchet, but you was able to integrate yourself into this algorithm. And a lot of our people got raw, Pisces gang, you see it. But a lot of our people got raw talent, and they don't know what to do with it. Like they got it, but they don't see their name in the algorithm. You feel me? So
like,
what
do you mean? You feel like that these platforms are holding like some creators back?
Well, I mean, whether or not that the algorithm itself is racist, that's a whole other story, right? But like it's kind of like I feel like a lot of people like ourselves, like a lot of us don't know what to do. Like we don't know how to get the views on YouTube. Like me, like I'm an artist, I'm on Instagram and shit. I got a book out, and I make clothes. So like I know how to tap into shit. But a lot of people be like just asking me like, yo, like how do you like what do you do? And then I see it's a common thing. Like a lot of people don't really know what to do with social media. They don't know how to get their first couple thousand views. They don't know where to start.
So what's your question?
My question is, what advice do you have for our people as a whole who don't know how to get in tune with the algorithm?
Okay, so basically how to get themselves out there.
Yeah.
It depends on the industry that you're in, because listen, I've had people hire me to help them build YouTube channels, and they're authors. And I'm like, authors, the only way authors make money on YouTube is only if they're sitting on someone else's YouTube channel promoting that book. So it really depends on the what job you're in and what you need social media for. So it's kind of it's how can I put this? It's fucking wine kicking in. Every situation is different. And so I kind of have to gauge it that way. It's not a one way fix all type situation. And so that's really, kind of all that I have when it comes to that. But you can send me an email. I'm always in my email.
Tasha, you don't check that shit. I sent you 2 already.
You ain't sent me no emails. UNWINEWITHTASHAK@gmail.com.
Yo, I told you I make clothing and I make content. Yo, me and my queen, we want to make you mad fire. Yo, check it.
Okay, resend me the email now and I'll reply right now.
All right, Tasha K, stay healthy and have a great day. All right.
You too. Thank you.
All right, peace, everybody.
Blood clap. Okay. DJ. Hey. Hello? Hello? Okay, I'm gonna take these last few callers. Okay, Willie.
Tasha.
Willie.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what the hell going on, Willie?
Oh man, shit, just chilling. What you up to, Tasha?
I'm good. How old are you, first off? How old are you?
I am 25.
Okay, you sound really young. I just need to make sure
you're
over 18. Okay, what's your question, Willie?
Okay, so I am a Black gay male, and I'm on YouTube a lot, and I look up to you a lot just because you're candid and you're very funny, you're unapologetic, and just a sweetheart. And I also love that you talk your shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's another YouTuber that I was watching, and I seen some comments that he made about OG, and he was just kind of saying like how she was looking like a monkey and that whole situation. And I feel like there's a bigger issue with the Black community that we need to talk about. Mainly my question is, what do you think that we can do to kind of help each other? I think be more positive when we're talking about each other, right? Because other people do it enough. And when I've seen the comments and just like the comparison, I'm like, to me, OG is beautiful. So the only reason that I could see that somebody will call her a monkey is because of her skin color. But he's the same skin color. So I'm like, it's a lot of self-hating, and it's it just bleeds into the community, and it just makes us look bad, So what do you think that we can do to kind of just help each other stay positive?
Well, we can't take responsibility for one person's actions. You understand?
That's very true.
So, I mean, their opinion is their opinion. It's sad when we have other, it's sad when we see us call each other like, derogatory names like monkey and stuff like that. But we call each other niggas. So it's like,
that's true.
But at the same time, it's like, what I would like to see more, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm keeping it all the way 1,000 right now, is I would like to see our Black gay men protect us more. And so I feel like
That's what I'm saying. You know, why
I
are
know that
you attacking women? Your mom is
right.
Black. You know what I'm saying?
I think you, as a Black gay man of the LGBTQ, I think as a Black woman, we don't see a lot of our Black LGBTQ protecting
supporters.
us.
Exactly.
Even though you guys aren't sexually attracted to us, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing. But it's like, you know, I would like to see that. You know, you don't have to be sexually attracted to us, but protect us. You know what I'm saying? And
definitely,
you know, when you see the LGBTQ kind of just go in on Black women and stuff like that, or don't really protect us, it's like it's a part of the agenda, which is to divide us. Okay, divide and conquer, and that's what I would like to see more of, and just holding each other responsible. So you bringing up the question is a start. I really would like you to kind of put your voice out there more and speak on
I
it.
love the response also, because I think that's the main thing is we don't care about our women enough. You know, we're not looking at our grandmas and our mothers and looking at the traits that we look up to in them and seeing that in other women. We're looking at the materialistic shit. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at bullshit.
And I mean, for a Black gay man to state that another Black woman is not attractive, it's like I not to say that it doesn't hold weight, but there's already kind of a setback because you're already not attracted to women, and so when you're saying that she's ugly or she looks like
it's like, why make her more undesirable to an audience that you're not even in?
Right.
You know,
right. So
for the point of content, and it's just like that's sad to me.
I love where your mind is at, and I think your voice could be used out here in the climate that we're living in now. And I think honestly, you could probably be a force to be, you know, reckoned with. The fact that you're even on here asking a question like that, you're bringing awareness. So, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to sound like I don't talk shit. You know what I'm saying? We all talk
right.
shit.
I mean, we all
it's just
talk
like
shit.
when we do it to each other,
But we don't
it's like
cross the line.
already
We don't cross the line. You understand?
Exactly. We don't cross the line. You know, you can say, oh, you know, you have an opinion about somebody, but you know, it's like, and baby, you look like a monkey too. The person who's in it, so it's just like, you know,
we don't listen. We don't want it to be said at all, whether it's said to a woman or a man. It has to, you know, it's just a word that just can't be used. But like I said, we use
it's too much.
So
it's too much.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Go ahead and take some other ones, and yeah, put your voice out here. We need it.
Stay great.
You absolutely. Okay.
Right.
Bye. All right. Albanian Anissa. Hey. I can't hear you. We can't hear you. Can't hear you. I'm sorry. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know how to say your name. How do you say your name?
Kiera.
Kiera. Okay. How you doing, Kiera? What's your question?
Hi. So I have a question, Tasha K. I really need your advice.
Okay.
So I've been dating this guy for 5 years, right? A long time ago, like when we was from 17 to 21. And I had broken with him because at the time I was pregnant by him, and he had pictures of an ex-girlfriend that I got into it with over him, which was, you know, she tried to just disrespect me or whatever.
Okay.
So, and she had pictures with her panties in his phone. So I dumped him.
Okay.
So years later, you know, feelings, I always wonder, like, did I do it too soon? Because I didn't even give him a chance to explain shit. I just was like, it's over.
Okay.
So years later, he reached out again. I'm like, okay, let me see if he's changed. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So I try to give him a chance because, you know, my feelings still was there. I couldn't erase everything, right? So he come back in the picture. I finally answered. Now, mind you, he locked up right now, right? So I try to give him a chance, try to hear him out. He's still not as consistent. He's not as consistent as I want him to be. So I cut him off again.
How can he be consistent if he's in jail?
I mean, you could call somebody every day.
That costs money. You gonna put money on his books?
No, he gonna give me money to talk to me.
Okay. All right, keep going.
So he was calling every other day. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. Like, don't call me every other day. Call me every day. So he wasn't doing that. He was just being inconsistent. I felt like it was somebody else in the picture again, right? I felt that way. So I just, I give him a chance. I'm like, listen, I feel like whatever. I just wrote him like, I feel like you haven't changed or whatever. Because I feel like it's somebody else in the picture or whatever. And instead of him replying to like making me feel sure that it's nobody else in the picture, I'm skipping things. I'm trying to walk through it fast, but you know how you feel somebody is talking to somebody else because they're not calling and stuff like that. They're not calling like they used to.
He's in jail. I mean, he clearly can't be like fucking anybody else, but sis, are you listening to yourself? He's in jail. Why would you want a guy that's in jail?
Right.
How old are you again?
25.
25. Okay. And you're calling me, and there could be clearly other things that you could be doing to help elevate your life, including, partnering up with a man that's not in jail. You're calling me about a man that's in jail that you don't want.
Okay, so I just wanted to ask like that. So okay, so I got the answer from you just now, so I'm good. Don't shame me, Tasha K. You done been through things.
I'm not shaming you. I'm being real with you. Like, listen, every time I dated a guy and he went to jail, I never answered his calls. It's just a big turn off to me. I like to see dudes in suits, you know what I'm saying? Making business deals. That shit turned me on. That's what makes me wet. Not a dude in jail. I don't get that shit. So I'm telling you what I would tell my own daughter. So I'm not shaming you. I just don't want you wasting your life, getting pregnant with a dude, and then he's back in jail, and you out here single momming it, and you're living in a very expensive state. You're living in New York, aren't you? You're from New York, aren't you?
Yeah.
And I can tell it's very expensive to raise a kid up there. Okay, so I'm telling you honestly. So what is your question?
Okay, should I block his ass?
He already blocked himself, sweetie. He's in jail. That was a sign from God. That was a sign from God. He's in jail. He blocked himself, which means there's room to really build you. What do you like to do? What are you doing with your spare time besides thinking about like what he's doing and who he's talking to while he's in jail?
Right. Okay. Besides that, I am elevating, right? I want to start a YouTube channel and I want to do hair tutorials. Like I want to do natural hair care styles, affordable lace fronts during this quarantine. So, well, right now I'm in college. I'm in my last semester.
Oh, thank God. Okay, but
besides that, I am elevating. I'm just right now I'm in my emotions. That's why I was asking you that. But yeah, besides that, other things is going on. But so I wanted to do like a business during this quarantine, was just start a YouTube channel. Yeah,
okay.
Because it's my last semester in college. I'm gonna have a job too, so it's gonna be like my side hustle until it gets bigger, I guess. What do you think about that?
I think it's a great idea. I think doing hair is a very lucrative business. I used to do hair till I got carpal tunnel, so I couldn't do the shit no more. So I think if you do it right and you play your cards right, everyone likes a good girl from the hood that can do some motherfucking hair. So I think you can make a lot of money. Okay. And just in case you do get pregnant by that dude in jail, you'll be able to raise
no.
Yeah.
I am not.
Yeah.
I am not going to do that. That's one thing I'm not going to do. That's
okay. Okay, please, sweetie, don't do it. Okay, don't do it. If you want to fuck a roughneck, fuck him. Okay, that's it. That's as far as you take it. But don't build a life. Okay. I love you and good luck to you. And yes, hair can make a lot of money. Okay, so yes, I love that idea. Start your YouTube channel and build your clientele.
Okay, thank you and love you too. Wait, are you still giving advice? Are you still paying? People can still pay.
No, because people just wanted to hang out with me, so I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. All right.
It was in fucking jail. What the fuck was I supposed to say? Okay, Nikki.
Hey, Tosh.
What's going on, Nikki. How you doing?
I'm good, and you? How are you? How are you? How's the family?
It's good. Everybody good. I know I need to be upstairs, like, getting the kids ready for bed, but I'm sure my husband already handled that. But what's going on? What's your question?
Well, first, let me say, love the show. Love you. Love your fashions and everything, girl. You keep it together.
Even though I'm wearing the same clothes over, I heard them in the comments talking and shit. God damn it, I can't go shopping.
It's the quarantine. It's the quarantine. We got to do what we got to do.
Right. So
but you look beautiful. But
thank you.
My question is, you talked earlier about actually what I was trying to call in for was about writing and people trying to become published. And I come from a small crabs in the barrel type of city where you don't want to mess with too many folks because once they, like you mentioned too, once they know you're doing something, they'll try to drag you down. So a lot of work that I've done has been with like my alma mater, like where I went to college, where I went to school, or personal events and things where I wrote poetry or short stories or things like that. But trying to get the people together to try to pull a Tyler Perry or something that you and your husband are doing and the ladies that work with you where you guys are homegrown and you made your own business. Trying to do that here is just so difficult. It's just too hard and I'm sick of it. And I've stretched out, I've reached out before, but like you, I have a family. So I wanted to stay close to home with them, but I'm ready to do a little bit more. And I know you're talking about expanding and I sent you an email and I'll send another one. But if you ever need someone who has like a variety of talents in the business of entertainment, I am someone that can help you. I've done choreography, I write, I'm just into that world and I would love to be able to have the opportunity to work with you. So I love that you put that out there for us and offer that to us. A lot of people don't do that. And I wanted to comment on that and tell you I appreciate it for one, because it inspires us to, even if we don't get to work with you, it's inspirational, So yeah, thank you for that. And you're doing a good job with this show, girl. We love it. Thank you. Don't stop. We missed you, but it's okay.
And thank you. I'm going to be replying to everybody's emails because I have been getting a lot of emails. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And keep working, okay? Keep networking and keep working. Okay. All right. All right. So, hello, Fashion Insider.
Hi, Tasha. How
This
are
is
you?
my friend in Paris.
Hi, everybody.
How are you?
I am doing well, Tasha. It's like nearly 6 a.m. in the morning here, right? In
I know.
Paris.
No, it's like what? Like 5 a.m., 6 a.m.?
It's like 5:56 in the morning here.
I know. My family is literally going crazy because of the lockdown in Paris. So they got to print out tickets just to go to the store. So what's your question? I miss you.
I miss you too. I miss you too.
How's the hubby?
Well, husband's still in Russia, preparing to move next month to the States.
Okay.
The quarantine, because Russia's on lockdown too. So,
Okay.
but I just woke up literally about 20 minutes ago. I was like, oh God, I'm missing it. So I was trying to wake up and catch it. So I want to say this, Tasha. I was watching, and I didn't know if I should like write to Jasmine about it or text you or whatever. But I'm like, this is a happy hour, so Tasha's cool, and I love you dearly, in no disrespect. But I was kind of alarmed when I saw your coverage about Duffy.
What I know. What? We're not talking about celebrities on this hour, though.
I'm sorry. So, I'm sorry.
It's just personal. You can call me.
Girl,
You got my number.
It's hard to catch up to you.
It is not hard to catch up to me. Just send me a text.
Okay, I'll see you a text. Sorry. But listen, Rudy, I just want to say to you, you have no idea what your coverage has been for those of us around Europe. Okay. Our lockdown started before yours did in the United States. And those first days were so hard. And I was like, oh God. And watching you brought some extra sunshine into our life over here. Okay. And you have no idea. I'm so serious when I say this. You are a true treasure. And I'm like, I've been like fanning for you like for years. Guys, I had my own television show for years and it had the world's biggest celebrities in it, from Elton John to Janet Jackson. But I tell you, I am such a fan geek for Tasha K. She is a true
I love
treasure.
you. They love your voice.
Oh, well, thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Speak some French for him. Speak some French for him.
Alors, dis-moi, qu'est-ce que tu veux que je te dise? Parce qu'ici en France, voilà, on est tranquille. Voilà tout ce que je peux dire. Voilà, je vais raccrocher avant de réveiller le chien. So, Tasha, I just wanted to say that.
Okay.
And I'm not going to hold up too long because I don't want to wake up my puppy because she's 12 and a half years old and she gets kind of grumpy.
Okay.
And I'm loving the style.
Love
I'm loving
you.
the style. Okay, I really do miss you guys, and you guys please be safe. And Tasha, just for everyone out there, guys, please be safe and please take this virus seriously. I have already lost my agent in Atlanta. He was sick with this. His one of his business associates was in intensive care unit. My aunt just got off a respirator off of this in Georgia, and I know so many people. One of my friends, a hairstylist in New York, she's like, she knows 10 people who've died. And you guys really need to take this seriously and stuff, because African Americans compose 13% of the American population, yet more than 1/3 of the hospital beds are taken by African Americans.
Yep, Bill Gates said it 10 years. He said it 2 years ago at a conference in Germany. Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did. And for a very long time, it was difficult to find that conference online.
Okay, I know. Oh no, I know. It had disappeared all of a sudden. So yeah.
Suddenly, as if by magic. But listen, guys, I'm gonna like give this over to you guys. Tasha, I will be texting you. I have something for you I wanted to send to you before your birthday, but they closed our post office down.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I wanted to surprise you with something, but it will wait.
I'll be over there this summer when the lockdown is over, so we can meet up and I'll get it.
Very good. All right.
Okay.
Dinner's on me. Love you. Dinner's on me. Okay. Au revoir, my belle. Au revoir. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Okay, last caller. Hi, JD. What's your question?
Hey, Miss Tasha.
My husband said I gotta get off, so it's the last caller. What's going on, JD? What's your question?
Actually, it's more of a bit of advice. Just a quick backstory. Sometime last year, I took a brief, just a little trip. I had to go back home to Louisiana. I live in Georgia. I had to go back. I was dealing with just a lot of overwhelming anxiety, which was new for me. I hear about other people dealing with it, but it's different when you feel it yourself.
Okay.
So I was out there for maybe 6 months. Decided, okay, I'm ready to come back home. It's about to be 2020. It was approaching December. I was like, it's about to be 2020. New things, new year. So fast forward to 2020, I get back home, and I kind of ended up in a situation where I met someone who was actually a friend of my brother's. I met him. Funny enough, I met him in my house because my brother, he was actually staying with us for a bit. And long story short, we kind of ended up being some sort of a thing, but it's kind of triggering me back to the anxiety that I was dealing with before. Because anxiety I was dealing with kind of, I was drinking a little bit more than I probably should have, smoking a little more than I should have. And I mean, I really like this dude, but it's just a lot of triggering moments because I'm always constantly, worried, because I forgot to mention a few little details. He's from Paris himself. He's from Paris. It's where all his family is, and he kind of has no one out here. So I've kind of unintentionally taken on the role of worrying about him, making sure he's good. His family reaches out through me to talk to him because.
Well, let me stop you. Let me stop you. How are you supposedly looking out and reaching out, checking on somebody else, and you worried yourself? How does that work?
To explain a little bit better, he was in a situation where his phone was destroyed, or he got in some situation where he no longer has a phone, so he no longer has a communication to his family back home. And on top of that, his living arrangement that was supposed to be settled when he came out here, that's no longer the case, and he's kind of like staying with he's temporarily staying with someone that my brother knows, and it's just really gotten to the point where like I like him, but it's just a little like it's very overwhelming for me, and I'm the type of person where I will keep all my thoughts to myself, and I like to I figure if it's a problem, all you can do is fix it.
How old are you? How old are you?
Um, I'm 25 years old.
Oh, y'all are such babies. No.
Look, I didn't want the situation.
I think honestly, you're paranoid, and I don't know what your deep rooted issues are that are making you paranoid. And the only way to kind of get to those issues is really by seeking therapy. Me unwinding the situation that you have with this guy. Honestly, everything is kind of coming from you because you're over analyzing everything and every single detail, and that has to do with your paranoia. So unless you tell me why you're so paranoid and why you're so anxious, there's nothing I can really kind of help you with here.
I understand. I guess to be more specific and narrow it down, because I guess there's like several like sub issues that we could tackle, but to narrow it down, I would say like I'm dealing with the issue of where it's kind of like the whole relationship of talking. It started off on a weird foot. You don't normally intend on meeting somebody from the comfort of your own home. You don't normally expect that, but I've accepted. Sometimes things don't work. Like you plan, or sometimes it's just unexpected. But being that it started off like that, it was like not much time to really become friends before we were doing things that friends shouldn't do. If you understand what I'm saying.
I don't.
So,
And the
you
only
know,
reason like is because you're naming like these scenarios, but you're not giving me the problem. Like there's a reason why you're paranoid, but listen, this on your issue, I just wanted to give some lighthearted advice. This really you need like serious therapy, because like if you're over analyzing every single detail and kind of breaking that down in your mind, those are some underlying issues that I'm not qualified to answer here. Okay, so I really want to help you, but I can't. I love you though for even calling in and putting your issue out here, but yeah, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
oh no, that's totally fine. I appreciate anyway.
Okay, I love you. Okay,
Love you. Have a blessed one.
you too. Okay, we got two more. I could do these last two. Okay, Sandra, what's going on?
Hey, Tasha. Thanks for picking me. Okay, so my question is about this guy. I've been talking to him for a few weeks.
Okay.
And we went on a few dates, but it's just like I've noticed that I just don't like him. He doesn't have the qualities that I'm looking for in a guy. Like he's not showing much effort. He's not like motivated or anything. So and he asks for money a lot. Like he asks his grandma for money for weed, and then he asked me for $2 to go to Taco Bell. Like it's just he's too comfortable asking people for money and not going out and getting it himself. So my question is, how do I but I actually like him as a friend. So I'm trying to figure out how I should tell him I just want to be, friends and keep it there. Or should I even
You guys only went on one date?
No, we went on like a couple.
I mean, and are you guys like really close?
Well, we've known each other since middle school, and then he reached out to me recently and started trying to talk to me. So we're not that close, but I do like him as a friend.
Then you just tell him I like you as a friend. You don't owe him shit. You ain't give him no ass, did you?
No.
Okay, it ain't no seriousness, no connections, nothing y'all got to talk about. I just you're not my type. I think we should remain as friends, and that's it. Especially if he already asking you for $2 and shit.
Okay,
he's gonna be asking you to pay whole bills. That's just a gateway. $2 is a gateway. Okay. Thank you so much. Good luck. Anytime. No, that was cute. Okay, Rock Murray. Hey.
Oh, how you doing? Oh my gosh, I made it on here. I love you,
Yeah,
Tasha K.
how are
I think you
you?
are the absolute best channel. Like
Thank
you keep it real with us. Oh my god. I'm
Thank
like
you.
I got nervous. Oh my god. Okay.
What's
So okay, so my problem that I'm having right now is that like I live and breathe music. Like my mind even thinks in lyrics, like to the point of almost like a mental disability almost.
okay.
But like I feel like my music isn't mainstream, so I have to have like a side way to make money. But like I was doing acting for that, but now with Corona, all the gigs got canceled. Like
Okay.
everything is gone. But it's so now I'm just like, okay, I really want to go. I feel like everything's a possibility and opportunity, and so I want to like make music my main thing if I'm gonna go forward with it. But like, is there really money in it, or am I like running down a moneyless train? Because I know you know music, the music industry, but is it?
The music industry is hard. I mean, you're
It's
talking
so
about
hard.
0.3 of the population makes it in music. I mean, it's only a select few.
So true. Even talented ones.
But you're an artist, right?
Yeah, I'm an artist by heart, and I'm not the best singer or the best rapper, honestly. But my lyrics are the part that like really is like my mind works. You know how sometimes
Okay.
like you have if you're like I handle stress in lyrics, and so like kind of like Nikki handles her stress in her lyrics, and she
Yeah.
be reading people till they feel. Whew, I love me some Nikki though, but she'd be
Mhm.
reading them in there. But it's like her therapy, and the same thing with me. But and I've been hustling in the acting game. I do like TV commercials and shit like that. But you know your soul gets kind of tethered when you deal with so many companies that are trying to hurt our community. And I really know I love Dr. Sebi. Like I like live for Dr. Sebi, and he saved my life because I caught syphilis like years ago, and had to save Sebi saved my life. I'm telling y'all, anybody watching, be careful. Don't play with syphilis. Be careful. Okay, get that olive leaf extract. Get everything.
Wait,
Your help.
what do you mean syphilis?
Oh, syphilis, as in I caught it without even knowing, and it got to the point where it was like actually eating part of my brain and stuff. Like it was bad. I had no idea. I'm like healed. I'm like on the path to healing, but I lost some memory. But I'm back in. But like when you go through those near death experiences, you just want to like live for what you like really love. And but nobody ever believes in my music, but I know I believe it and I love it, and that's why I kind of like wonder like am I being naive because you know all the self-help books tell you, oh, go do it. But if I don't want to be broke. Shoot.
Right. Well, I mean,
You
as
know,
an artist in any industry, as an artist, you're gonna have to work until you make it. So you're gonna have to learn
so
how to
true.
balance. You know, I gotta pay my bills, I gotta eat, I gotta have a place to stay. Being a starving artist just doesn't work for any and everybody anymore, especially if you want
No.
to have some quality of life. So you're gonna have to manage to work and still do your art on the side, which means you're not gonna have time for any personal relationships and things like that because you have,
For
you
a
know,
moment.
yeah. So that's my advice to you is you're just
I
gonna
appreciate you.
and continue to do what you're blessed to do. And if singing and acting is that, look, do it. And I think you'll make an amazing actor, to be honest with you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank you. I
Yes,
love you, Tasha. Thank you so.
yes. I love
That means a lot from you because I know you keep it real.
No, I'm
So
serious.
thank
I'm
you.
serious. I'm
I
serious.
appreciate you.
You would make an amazing actor. So I would definitely put
I
a lot
won't cry.
of that. Okay, don't cry.
Thank you so much. Oh yeah, thank you. Love
Don't
you.
cry.
Thank you so much.
All right.
All
Bye bye.
right. Have a beautiful day. Bye.
You too. You too. Oh, so sweet. Okay, see what's
Hey,
going
Tasha, how you
on?
doing?
Okay.
Oh my God! You know what? First and foremost, I want to say I love you dearly. I look up to you. You're like my big sister on the East Coast because I have an older sister who's just like you. She's out
Okay.
on the West Coast. When she moved,
Hey.
hey, I'm like, I need your realness. I need you to know, like, hey, just snap me back to reality.
Okay.
But okay, I am gay.
Okay.
I have a friend, a childhood friend. We just
Okay.
recently connected. You
Okay.
know, of course, we hooked up once in a while. We got re-familiar with each other. And one time, I was over driving him to an interview because, he has a GED and everything. I'm going for my PhD. And, I'm just helping him get on his feet, find employment because he was let go from one job, to another. And as a childhood friend, we know each other for a very, very long time. So, I'm up here, I'm going to try to help my fellow friends, to get up there with me.
Okay.
So I was took him to an interview. He said it didn't go well, and I said it's okay. You know what? We got more coming up. You know, we got another one this day and that day as well. So you know, I'm the type of person I like to have a plan A, B, C, and D, just in case.
Okay.
So on our way back to my place, he just asked me a question. He said, "You know what? How much do you make?"
Okay.
I said, how much do I make? He said, yeah, you know, if you don't mind, you know, answer. I'm like, no, not at all.
Okay.
He said, I make like 75,000. He said, wait, what? I never made that much in my life. I said, you know what? Don't worry about it. Hey, you're still young. We both like 32. I'm like, hey, you have plenty of time, you know, to get everything together. You know, this is where, you know, we're in our 30s. We're still trying to find ourselves, okay? So I told him that. He said, damn, I don't think I can hang out with you anymore. I'm like, what, really?
Okay.
He said, yeah. And it was kind of awkward because on our way back to my house, it was like dead silence. So I was like, should I have said anything? I'm like, you know, I'm at the age right now where I'm trying to settle down. Back in early December, I got extremely sick. Like very, very sick. It was like symptoms of the coronavirus, like what's going on right now. And I believe I did had it. I was stuck in the hospital for 4 weeks. I was in the ICU and everything. I thought I wasn't going to make it. So, you know, I'm trying to settle down. I'm in my 30s right now, trying to get my shit together, just like everybody else. And I'm like, okay, I'm in my early 30s. I'm going to try, you know, I got a friend right here. We already know each other. I know I'm going to try to make it work, you know, things work out. So when I told him all this information on how much I actually make, I was like, wow, he's really not talking to me. I sent him a text and everything, yo, you know, just checking in on you, see how you doing. I see this job right here on USA Jobs, you know, IRS is hiring, Social Security's hiring. You know, I know you got a GED, but hey, you got to start from the bottom, work your way up to the top, just like the way I did. So
what's your question?
My question is, what can I do? Because I'm not going to lie, I am a workaholic. My ass is always in work. If I'm not in work, I'm in the books. I am trying to date. I am 32 years old, and I must say, I am very ashamed to say, I've never dated anybody in my life. I've never been on one date. One date. Never been on a date.
Oh, okay. Why haven't you been on dates?
I always work. I live by myself. You know, I'm trying to make sure I am financially stable.
But you make $75,000 a year.
That's true. I'm fine now because you know at the time, you know, in my 20s and 30s, I wanted to make sure I was like financially stable before, you know, I want to make sure my house was in order before I even come to a table. So that's what I was trying to do for myself. So
I mean, does it have anything to do like I kind of set some honesty issues here. I mean, like, are you being honest with the people that you meet and that you're dating?
Well, I haven't met anyone, to be honest with you. Like, it's hard to try to meet someone. I'm not trying to do no hookup apps like no Grinder or Jack or anything. I'm too old for those one-time hookups. I'm trying to find somebody, you know, to actually build a friendship with and hopefully a relationship. So my question is, what can I do or what other avenues can I take, you know, to try to make that actually happen? I'm sorry, I know
Well, I
you
mean, we're quarantined now, so you're gonna have to, if you want to meet someone, you're gonna have to jump on the apps. There's nothing wrong with meeting somebody on the internet, okay? It's no different than having a pen pal or somebody writing you a letter saying, "Will you go out with me? Yes or no?" We're just doing it through Instagram now, so I don't think you'll have any issues with that. So just put yourself out there more while we're in quarantine online to get to know and chat with somebody that way. I think you'll have a deeper respect for someone that you meet and you're not physically there. And then when the quarantine is over, you guys can meet and build something like that. But you got to put yourself out there. So that's the only way that you're going to be able to really build a relationship.
Okay.
Okay.
You're right about that.
All right. I love you.
I love you more. Thank you.
Okay. Stay safe.
You
Bye.
too. Bye bye.
All right. All right. Bree. Yes. Hi, Bree. How are you? Hello. Okay. All righty. Now I gotta go. I gotta pee like crazy. I done drank half this damn bottle of wine and shit and water. I'm sitting over here like, hurry the fuck up. So we're gonna do this every Sunday. I hope that you guys enjoyed your time here. It was a little crazy. We cried, we laughed. Sorry I couldn't keep Lionel on for longer than expected, but I just couldn't hold it together, and I just didn't feel right laughing at someone who's clearly dealing with some serious issues. Okay, so I'm just not in the business of laughing at someone who's struggling with a few things and ain't all the way there. So I'm sorry about that. Thank you guys for chilling with me after 12. My husband done text me like 5 times, somebody hurry up. So I'm just honored, and I like this. We're gonna be doing this every Sunday so we can get to know each other more. Okay, happy hour live. Okay, please. Feel free to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at Unwind with Tasha K. If you want your question read during happy hour, like if you don't want to hold or your question can't get through, please feel free to email me. Actually, email Jasmine at unwindwithtashak.com. That is Jasmine, JASMINE, at unwindwithtashak.com. And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway, just so you can cuss my ass out. Now, let me figure out how to get the hell out of this damn studio. Hold on. I don't know. Now I gotta go. Bye. Thank you, moderators, and thank you to everybody that has donated. I'm sorry if I didn't get a chance to read or thank you earlier. Okay, so thank you. I'm humbled. Okay, I'll see y'all later this week with some celebrity content. Bye.